Can
Okay,
you tell me
you just
the
have
cap?
to. Okay, you just
Okay,
have to give me a moment right there, please. Basically, we're just talking about Wike, if Wike is going to go to APC or the Labour Party, because there has been some speculations about some of his meetings he has been having with Tinubu behind closed doors in London or France or any of those countries, and also Kenneth Okonkwo, the Nollywood actor who was formerly in APC, defected from APC to the Labour Party. He made a comment saying that, hold on, please. Just let me just quickly take this out of the screen so everyone can see the screen very well. Okay, it says that 2023 Nigerians will be free from bondage if only they vote for Peter Obi. That is Kenneth Okonkwo right there speaking. We have that, and we also have this saying that Atiku aired for London in last-ditch efforts to woo Wike. Remember that during the primaries, you know what went down between Wike, Tambua, and also Atiku. So there has been some speculations that Tinubu is going to meet Wike. So here you have it. Atiku is running over to Wike to see if he can, um, salvage whatever relationship that is left between them. And also we have Asu, the parent of the students, had a meeting and decided they are going to be paying 10,000 naira each every section or every semester. But ASU rejected their offer. Basically, that's what we're going to be talking about today. So please make your submission. Thank you very much.
okay. Thank you for the opportunity given me. First of all, I want to thank you for trying to be democratic. I will try as much as possible, to be brief. I overheard you, trying to be, to be angry with someone. But what I want to say here is that, people are coming here, there are paid people. Even if all of us, we should be aware of that. I even,
I don't think Mr. John is not paid, okay? Mr. John was actually making a very valid point about the constitution, right? Three questions was asked and he answered those three questions. But what I didn't like was his choice of words. That was what I didn't like. But I don't think it was paid because it was actually making a valid point over Nigerian's constitution.
okay, actually, I didn't hear that one because at the beginning I was following you, but at the time I couldn't enter, so I went to go and take my beat, and I come back. I was trying to enter, I couldn't enter. I was listening anyway. I listened from the beginning, the right from the beginning. So actually, I am not talking. The people has been in this platform. All of us, we are in oneness. I want to really appeal to all of us, to keep that oneness, and I know there is an objective we are pursuing, and I don't want any distraction. I don't want anybody from outsiders or whatsoever or anyone to distract us. But I want to thank everybody because the efforts we are making, I believe and I pray that God will not allow the efforts to be in vain, because people come here, especially you and Niger Watch, are here all through 5 hours, 6 hours, 4 hours. That is, nobody is paying you. At least sometimes I felt it very badly. Actually, I want to digest on that one first of all before I go straight on it. There is a way somebody, if there's a way somebody can really contribute, because I've been saying these things. I want to reach you personally, but I cannot reach you. What they are telling me is what they call it IBAN. That is the only way I can, I can send money through IBAN. So it's really a problem for me. I've been trying, but I don't know how I can contribute. For me, I would like to contribute to keep this channel going.
Hello. Can I say something?
Yeah.
IBAN is a Italian problem we have here because I'm Italian, so we have IBAN. If you want, I can explain it to how to you to send the money with IBAN. So I want to say that.
No, if I have a account, just this account with IBAN, I can send. That is what they are telling me. I can send.
Yeah, I will explain to you how to send it with IBAN. I'm in Italy because in Italy we have IBAN. So if you want to contribute to Nigeria Watch, because I'm a great family, if you want to contribute, let me know. I will explain every passage to you.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry. I want to tell you, I can. Check on me. I will tell you how to do it. So we
Okay,
can
please.
get this Nigeria Watch grow further.
Exactly. If you can send to
Uh-huh.
me immediately after this, you can send to me, please. Trying to reach
Yes,
you.
I will
If
explain
I
it
would.
how to do it. I'm
Okay.
telling you now. That is why I came inside. I didn't want to interrupt you for what you were saying. I didn't want to. But I told you, you can check me on Nigeria Watch Family. You will see me there. Vivian Daros or Naomi Bell. No, I don't have Naomi Bell. I have Vivian Daros there. That's my real name there. You
Okay.
can check on me. I can explain
Okay.
everything to you to her because we are living. We are wanting help now because a
Okay,
generation
guys.
ego no.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
please let's just focus on what we're talking about. We can
Yeah,
have this conversation
Miss Kachi,
later.
please. I know this one is very important for you people. I know. So, every day we come here to air our view, but I'm just expressing. Maybe the other day I make a vow that I will contribute. Maybe you have not seen me coming up. You say, this guy said he want to see, but I'm just expressing what has come on. That very day, I couldn't come up in the last comment. Why? Because I was battling trying to send money. I couldn't send money. I'm just saying it for the first time now. So if somebody there out there to help me out, at least I would like that person to help me, even if it is €1 I send or €10 or €1 million, is something for you. I think that is a very vital. Is very very vital for you. Yeah, because I am one for one. I show good example for what I say. I don't say something, I do another thing. I make a vow that I will be contributing, and I have not contributed anything, and it's disturbing my personality. It's disturbing me. Okay, so let us clear that one. I prefer that one for me to contribute for today. I prefer that one because there are people I've been speaking. So I would prefer that one. If somebody can leave me a way to send money, even if it is €10, €20, is something for you people. I know that one for sure. God bless you. And madam, please, I really want you to help me out and show me the way to it, because the account they gave, the Nigeria account, the Europe account or whatever, I can't send money because it doesn't have IBAN. But if I will only send money, I will only send money through IBAN, because the place I am, I'm what do you call it, Germany. I'm new here, so before I can get the credit card, they gave me option. So what I have now, there's a card they give to me. They say that is the one I will use now. Then after some time, they will not give me the credit card. So I'm just trying to explain. I don't want anybody to misquote me and to tell me, you said this, you do this. So that is why I'm just trying to explain myself. Okay, that is for that. For the topic of the discussion, please, I want to say one thing here, that if Wiki really want to do a better thing for himself, at least let me say one thing. Somebody said if they vote Tinubu, he will tear. I saw it. I'm forgetting the name of the person. I will tear my Nigerian passport and I will cease to be a Nigerian. Somebody said it in abroad, something like that. A matured man, I cannot remember his name now, and I cannot remember exactly. He said, if they vote in Tinubu, I will tear my passport, my Nigerian passport, and I will cease to be a Nigerian. People are saying this. I don't know why people will still be agitating for Tinubu. That's for that. But for Wiki, I really advise Wiki. Wiki should this time around liaise with a Labour Party. At least don't think about a big party. At least big party, people are tired with Tinubu, APC, and what they call it, the other one. People are tired of them. So I would really rather advise Wiki. This is opportunity for you. Look at you. How do you know a smart person? When immediately Peter Obi discover what was going on, all this pay before you get your primary, all this, he decamp. He went for Labour Party. So that's how you know smart person. Because he doesn't want his name to stain. You are buying people with dollars, and people are crying, no money, nothing there. So he decamp. Today now he's popular and he make a LP to be popular. That is for Wiki. Wiki, I would really please appeal to Wiki. Anybody close to me, I know sometimes they listen to us. I would really appeal to him. Salvage your, because they have already rendered Wiki to be useless. for somebody to come up to say, with or without Wike, I will go on, I will win the election, is showing that you are irrelevant for him. And I want to say one thing here. When they were asking the flag bearer Atiku to go and see Wike, he refused. I watched one of the, about 3 days ago, channel television with him. I watched the what they call it, interview. You could see how this man was reacting, how this man was saying something. He's trying to tell Wike, go, we don't need you. So why would somebody, and somebody is still telling you we don't need somebody? Out of 17 people, 13 people have advocated you that you are you are supposed to be the vice, and he still saying no, I want to pick somebody, that you are irrelevant. Why will somebody still remain that? And if you want to decamp, you are decamping to APC. What makes you to leave APC before? It is a very disgrace if you go back to APC. And I want to say, if they really have Nigeria at heart, if they really actually have Nigeria at heart, this is a period for them to show you. Let them build, because APC come on board when people fed up with PDP. That is what Labour Party should be. Everybody, even myself, everybody will labor. Therefore, if you be a party of a Labour Party, at least you can contribute your quota. So for him to insist, I want to make peace with them, and somebody doesn't want to make peace with them, that is to show the kind of leadership we want to elect. That is to show the kind of leadership that we are expecting. That is to show the leadership we are expecting. That is an eye opener to all Nigerians. Because if it is Peter Obi, we see he will humble himself. He will go there. They will resolve this issue. But look at this man. He said, with or without Wike, I will go on and I will win the election. And you see them coming up. If the SAR didn't vote for this one, if the Christian didn't vote for this one, we will win. That is to show the kind of leadership we are expecting. If we miss it this time around now, it's very, very bad. It will be too bad for us. So the other topic, I can't remember all the what you are trying to, what the topic you bring up, but that is the little quote I can say. Maybe if I'm given an opportunity to go on for the second time, I'll be able to digest on that one. God bless everyone, and I expect everybody, to make sure that this channel, especially the liking and the promotion and the rest of them, will be able to make this channel to go viral, because we are really hitting these people hard. We are hitting them hard. And I want to say one thing here. The worst is still being expected. Ms. Kachin, I want to say this one. Anybody coming to distract us, because this one might not be the topic. Anybody coming to distract us, please, I want to beg you. I am not talking about the panel who will be contributing. No, somebody coming to distract us. We will try as much as possible to convince the person, because actually there are people that are ignorant. Although they are educated or whatever they may be, there are people that are ignorant. So yet they may not know what they are doing. So maybe because of the things they are trying to benefit or benefiting, or out of ignorance, trying to distract us, such people will not come here and take the whole of our time. I'm just saying this for future references. So if you see such person, give him one opportunity, give him a second opportunity, but the third one, please try to block that person. I'm just saying this because you own your channel. You have the right to admit whosoever you want to admit. You have the right. Even sometimes I try to enter the panel and they will tell me it's full, it's full. I relax. Then I'll be watching from my laptop. I'll be watching. Anytime I will still try with what I'm doing now, I will still try with my handy. And when I enter, fine. If I don't enter several times, I'll just feel okay. So anybody, all of us, we are working to make sure that Nigeria is good for all of us. Some people will not come here and take that work in vain. It cannot be. So the second point I want to raise here is that we are working on our own. So I think sometimes we still have to remember God, because he said, if the builder built and we build without God, the labor will be in vain. A labor without God, the labor will be in vain. And the watchman watches the city, and if God does not watch the city, the watchman that watches in vain. I'm trying to quote Bible references. something like that. So we everything we do, we still have to remember God. We on our own individual life or collective life, we still have to pray for Peter Obi, because the people that are fighting him, they are too much. They are too much. But the hand of God is upon him. That is why you see he's still winning upon all what they are trying to paint him black and white. He's still winning. So I think all of us will join hands to pray for him. If we really love this man to come to power, because the other day I was making one point that we are trying to make the head. We cannot just use one stone to kill 20 birds at hand. I still want to digest on that one. The reason why we are here is because of Peter Obi. I understand that at least we like to capture the whole state, to support his agenda or whatever, because if you go to the House of Senate, there he's going to face a problem too. I know that one very well. But now we cannot use one stone to catch or to kill how many birds, 20 or 30. It's not possible. This time around now, many people know Peter Obi, but we don't know other aspirants. We don't know what they are doing. We don't know their capacity. But I believe if the head is satisfied or sanctified, something like that, if the head is clean, if the head is pure, I think the whole body will be sanctified. If the head is sick, at least the whole body will be sick, no matter what. So I will still want to do that one, but we work on our own to make sure that we support the state election and the rest of them. But our primary aim, our primary reason why we are here is for Peter Obi, and that is why we are obedient. God bless you. Let me not just take much of it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. John. After that has been said, I believe every other person has spoken. I want to take time out to say thank you to Mr. Alexander Gomez for the super sticker right there. Thank you very much. And I can see Robinson Osage said, we came here and we disconnected you. I cannot disconnect you. And I think the screen is already full. So there's no way that you would have been here and we'll still disconnect you. The screen is already full. And I wanted to apologize to you guys for the outburst right there. I just don't like the fact that
Can I say something?
Vivian the Rose, are you
No, let me go out so that he can come in. Okay, let me just disconnect so that he can come in to say his view. Okay.
Who can come in?
Give me your number. Can you send your number to?
No.
Okay. It's very, very. It's not.
No, you can do that in a private chat, please.
Please, Vivian Darose and Mr. Emmanuel, there's a private chat right there. Please, whatever you want to say, just put it on the private chat. If you want to drop any message, please put it on the private chat. Thank you very much, guys. As I was saying, Robinson Osage, the screen is already full. It's not possible that I can disconnect you or anybody can disconnect you when the screen is full. Okay, we have one spot now on the screen. So if you'd like to come in, you can come in now. Thank you very much, everyone. I apologize once again for the outburst, but I just don't like the fact that, anybody will come and play on anybody's intelligence and especially insult what we stand for. And I also do not appreciate the fact that there was a lot of interruption going there. Even when I was muting you guys kept on muting yourself. Please, let's try to understand the rules of this platform. If you want to say something, you can always just put on your camera, raise your hands or something, or just put it on the private chat that you'd like to say something. And when I have time to look at the private chat, I will definitely acknowledge your message. So guys, please, let's try as much as we can to stick to the rules and regulations of this platform. No name callings, no ugly names. Insult is totally prohibited. Please, let's try to do that. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, Mr. Robinson, Mr. Juden has taken that spot right now. So, Mr. Juden, please go ahead and make your contribution before we round up the show. Thank you very much.
Can you continue? I don't really know the details of what is being discussed.
All right.
Just continue.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Juden, for coming to the show. I want to say thank you to everyone that has been here today. We hope to have Mr. John back. People disagree to agree. We don't like to lose people on this platform. It's not good. It's not a very good thing, especially the way he left. So we really hope if you can get us, Mr. John, really hope you come back and please try and keep to the rules and regulation of the platform. I'm going to say thank you to to Mrs. Martina Obasi TV for being here with us today. Mr. Siobala, please, I did not blow anything out of proportion. Thank you. I can see Prince Collins right there, Mr. Chooks, HOB Boys there, Mr. Emeka, Mr. Razak from Bomosho, Mr. Alex, Mr. Just for you, Mr. Judin, and Vivian Rose was also here earlier. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Mr. Samuel Chukwuemeka, thank you so much for those super sticker right there. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Thank you so much for supporting us. God bless you. And to our lovely viewers watching us from all over the globe, thank you so much. God bless you all for always taking time out of your busy schedule to do this together. Thank you so much. I can see Robinson Osage right there in the comment section. Bonaventure, the mommy of all, mommy diaspora, thank you for being here with us. Thank you. I can see Bella Naomi right there. Amechi Kyobi, thank you for being here. Jacob Obedient, Johnson Emmanuel, Biodun Latif, thank you for being here. I can see a Sosa right there. Thank you for being here with us today. I really do appreciate you. I can see Matthew, Bonaventure, Alexander Gomez, Imosokri. Thank you so much, guys. If I did not call your name, please understand that we have a lot of comments, and there's every possibility that I can miss it. So it's not intentional. Displaying your comment on the screen simply shows that I acknowledge your presence here. I can see your feeling Monye right there. Godman Ibadan, thank you for being here. I can see Sonny N, Henry O, Theophilus, Johnson Emmanuel, J. Nke. Thank you so much, Adekunle Adekeye. Thank you so much for being here. 2NG is also right there. Patrick Dega, I see you. Samuel Chukwuemeka, thank you so much for being here. Osazeo Morodion, Jeje Laye, I see you right there. Gerard Obawan, I see you. Chukwuemeka Kamara, thank you so much. I see Boris right there. Emery O, Paco Basi, thank you so much. Essie Love, I see you. Chidi Domike, Daniel Alex, Wellington Obo, Biodun Latif, Maximilian, I see you all. Thank you so much. Kelly Brown, I see all of you. I can see Jude right there in the comment section. Thank you for being here with me, guys. I really do appreciate every single one of you. God bless you for always doing this with us. God bless you. I can see Innocence right there too. Thank you all so much. Thank you. God bless you, Maximilian. Thank you. All right, we're going to go straight to the panelists. We're going to have a second round again, and I'm going to start from Martina Obasigi TV. We're going to take three minutes this time around. Please stay true to your 3 minutes. Thank you very much. Martina Obasigi TV, please go ahead. You have 3 minutes. Martina Obasi TV. Okay, if she's not ready, I'm going to go straight to Mr. Theobala. Mr. Theobala, please, you have 3 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much. Is really, I don't really know where to start from. However, the truth of the matter is that I would like to start from the John aspect. What John was talking about is something very, very important. Just that maybe there are some other area, maybe insulting people and all that. That's the only aspect I was not really happy about. Nigeria Constitution is not working. It's a fraud. The contraction of the North and South, or not just the North and South, the contraction called Nigeria is a fraud. It's fake. Nigeria leaders over the years, they are fake. In short, they have used their evil to rule us over the years. It's time for us to start doing amendments, but we cannot go there now without having to elect credible leader. The first process we must do is to start electing people we believe when we cry to, they will listen to us. People we believe they can represent us both at the National House of Assembly, State House of Assembly, as well as the presidency. It's not just enough to amend constitution. It's not just enough. The constitution must be the will of the people, must represent the aspiration and the interest of the general masses. Goodluck Jonathan came up with a cover reporting and they have not implemented anyone. So it's enough for someone to cry or to even shout. So at least I really commend John on that, but he must understand that you cannot just go there without having to elect credible leader. That is more reason we must go away from APC and PDP. They don't care about it. We are talking about restructuring. Kassim Shettima said in one of his videos that restructuring my foot. So that such person cannot represent you. He cannot even talk about constitutional reform. You know how it's going. Atiku, on the other hand, I've been talking about it, though is not fit to be in that position because of the corruption track. So Nigeria, we must be wise. And this politician meeting up there is not the problem right now. The people who hold the power that will be able to elect people come 2023 are the masses. If you check the analysis, or the people who have the voting power are the youth. So we should not relent our power, or we should not give them our power. We must come out on that day to cast our votes. They will come with different people. They start paying people to go to different platforms to go and start saying all sort of messages and all that. We have gone beyond that. We have already made up our mind. In short, the best person, or one of the best, in short, the person we can rely on right now is the person of Peter Obi, because he have the vision of the masses at heart. He believe in restructuring the resources of the country. He believe in the working document of making the country work again. He believe in reforming the educational sector of the country, and he believe in production, which is the most critical part of the economy. Please, and cutting down costs. PDP and APC, they don't care about that. All they just want to do is to start flying jet, helicopter without having any source of income. Go and check their presidential candidate. They don't have any source of income yet. They are so wealthy. Please, Nigerian, let's just be wise. I don't really have much to be delegating on about. Just that, Kash, I will advise you to just try to reach out to. You don't need to reach out. You have already said it. Mr. John, please come back. That's what I can say. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Siobala. I'm still going to say it. We do not accept insult. We do not accept people, using any ugly language on anyone. I said it from the beginning of the show. You're free to say what you want to say, but if you're going to just come and talk without, having answers to our question or having anything to put in place and saying X, Y, Z, is totally unacceptable. Thank you very much. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Prince Collins. Please go ahead and make a submission. You have 3 minutes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. First of all, I want to say if at the course of that little incident that happened, if anything that transpired that I've altered, I think I actually regret it, because I think some words has triggered me. That is not actually my person. So we should try and see how we can maintain decorum in a situation like this, because we are supposed to be a role model to others, but we are trying to do what we know we do best, to teach others what they need to know. Nobody's an island anyway. I think we should try and control an element of arrogancy when we are in the public. It's very important, no matter how important you are in your home. Wherever you are in the public place, you should try and maintain decorum. Having said that, I appreciate everybody for what we have said. Kashi, thank you very much for what you have done. I want to indulge you to try and be patient, to bear certain things, because this is just the beginning of the issue. You are the center of this program. Try and bear it. I know it's not easy, but I know we are all human, but we need to, at times, because of what we have and what we want, do away with what we have. So thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. To add a little to what the last speaker has said, I think right now we have decided to become to become a democratic nation. And what we are doing right now, we cannot use politicians as freedom fighters. And the politicians we have today, they are not freedom fighters, and we are not running a race of liberation. We are trying to change our land with the democratic principle. And we need a person that will come and rule and will listen to the issue that is on ground. Nigeria have laws. What I think what we are missing is that the law, people don't respect the law. The rule of law is not respected. Even the government, they don't obey the rule of law. If you look at how Kanu was brought back and the issue that Kanu is raising against the federal government now, it's a shame. It's as if he is wiser than the federal government, which is not supposed to be so. When we respect the rule of law, Nigeria have law. If we respect that law that we have in Nigeria, I think there will be peace and tranquility. We need to respect the little law that we have. If we don't respect the law we have, no matter amendment that we are going to do, the problem Nigeria have is impunity. Impunity has eaten into the society, and it has become norms and values of the nation. If we don't take care of that, if we don't have a leader that will cure that impunity, that will bring about sanity in the area of governance, there is no law, there is no amendment that we are going to do. It will never work. So we should put that at the back of our mind. We have to transform the judicial system, transform the executive system, and transform the legislative system of our government. If we don't do that, no matter the amendment, no matter whatever we're going to do, it's obedience. If we don't obey it, nothing works. So if we begin to obey the little law that we have right now, if you don't obey what you have on ground, you cannot amend. How can people amend what they don't know? Many and every Nigerian doesn't even know the law that governs the nation. So what are you amending it for, and for who? Is it a place that there's no security that you do amendment of laws? So first thing first, we need to elect a leader that will live by example and teach the people what they need to know and direct us to where we need to go. That is what we need. It is not the law. It's first thing first. The law is there. I know he's very right for what he has said, but we need to do first thing first. We need to elect a leader that will come and say this is how it should go, and it should go that way. Thank you so much, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Chooks. Mr. Chooks, please go ahead. You have 3 minutes. Mr. Chooks, please, are you there? Mr. Chooks, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you once again. Unfortunately, we have to go through this side to get peace again. Yeah, you see, I understand where Mr. John was coming from, because I'm a kind of him, I said this in gatherings where we went to, New Year Festival, last month. And exactly the same kind of thing that happens to him that happened to me. They nearly beat me up. Why would he say that? And they come down to explain that to me, which was the reason why I understand when people were saying to him, you cannot say that now. If you go outside now, you'll just be killed for nothing. But if we get the person we need, then we say he must. And this is why I've been clamoring if he can come to this platform, because I wanted to ask him, what is he going to do about the rule of law, the impunity in law? Because the essence of our suffering today, yes, we all agree that the Constitution is a big problem, but the biggest problem is lack of relevance for our rules and laws. Look at this. If Mr. Peter Obi can come in, imagine an army come out on the street and beat civilian and go back there, and the military come out on the street, beat police and go back to the military, and nobody can arrest them. It never happens anywhere in the world. Yes, we have the laws, but that Constitution is the same thing that gave this army, gave this police the power to do that, because they are protected by this same Constitution. How can we have more than 5 ports and only Lagos port is functioning. It's this same constitution. For those who are from Edo, you might have known this, that your governor wanted to build that road that is causing trouble. The federal government said no. It's the same constitution, nothing more. So, I mean, we misunderstood him, or he misunderstood us by, maybe he didn't wait until those questions must have come. Because like I said this somewhere, and they attacked me straight away. I was so angry when they attacked me. But at the end, we all agreed that if you do any nonsense now, you're going to see nonsense. So saying that, I hope once Obi gets in, we all will come down here and make sure this message gets to him. That constitution need to be changed. I've just given just two examples, because this is those who are even shouting about Tinubu this, Tinubu do that. Do you know how much that port generates in a year? I mean, those who have water at their backyard, are they no human being? You go there, you drill the oil, you take it to go and build a massive port for Lagos State to gain the taxes and everything that comes out of it. And tomorrow people will be telling you, go back home. Go to your state. Lagos State is not your state. In fact, anybody that is frustrated with that constitution should not be blamed. Because I'm tired of hearing those kind of nonsense. Not minding that is the collective wealth that built that Lagos. Exactly. Collective wealth. And they still collecting to go and maintain that port. Every year we hear how much they're losing, or how little they bring out from the port. I mean, please, let us unite. Let us unite, please. Let us unite. Let's not attack each other, especially when somebody is saying, especially when Kachi has stepped in. Let us control ourselves, because I get where he come from by saying shut up. In Western world, shut up, it means nothing to anybody. It means nothing, but he might say it in a way that so that you understand you are an African, so that it makes you angry, because we can't continue to encroach in people's time and they don't expect them to get angry, especially when Kashi steps in. Can we all go back? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Chooks, for that submission right there. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Emeka. Mr. Emeka, please, you have the floor. 3 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Kachi. Thank you for your passionate speech. And
your voice is so low, we can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I mean, we can hear you, but your voice is very faint.
I thank you for continuing to, be an arbitrator for peace, an ambassador for unbiased behavior, and being a great moderator in this panel. First and foremost, I will just delve into it since it's the second round and there's limited time. We'll just go straight to certain things Mr. Tio said. About Manifesto. He was trying to discount Manifesto. I think that's a terrible mistake we are trying to disseminate here. We need to, except we don't really understand what a manifesto is, which is a shame. If we don't do, let's educate ourselves. The manifesto is like a Bible to a party, which an individual or a member of that party subscribe to, believe in, and adopt. That we want to make excuse for our favorite candidates. I myself will not do it. Any candidate that does not have a manifesto, I discount you instantly, regardless of your accomplishments, achievements, wealth, or intellect, or whatever you may be. It means you believe in nothing. Now, yesterday, Biden, the United States president, came on board and told the entire United public that he's giving debt relief of $10,000. Where do you think he got it from? his manifesto. He didn't want to do it because of the high cost it would entail. But people keep reminding him, you made this promise to the US public. You made this promise to the electorate. You must fulfill your promise. If he had not said it, nobody will hold him on his words. But
Sorry,
he said
Mr.
it.
Mecca, is it to the public or to the students?
People who are working, who took student loan.
Yeah,
they are the electorate. They voted for him. So that's the United States public. If you're part of the electorate or you took student loan to go to school and you are now paying interest or principal on that student loan, you are no more a student anymore. You're a graduate. Automatically, that makes you either an electorate if you are above 18, or the public if you don't want to, if you choose not to vote. So, but he spoke to the public yesterday. He spoke to the United States public. So let me pick it up from where I'm from. Now, quickly to the manifesto of. That's why I love Peter Obi very well. I do. I think he's a good man to some extent, despite the fact that he doesn't want to pay his taxes, and and him being a tax evader. But how can I measure his performance? What are the things he say? He said I should hold him based on his speeches. I can't take that person serious. I've gone through certain things he has said. They don't make sense to me. He's not in line with his manifesto, which is the Labour Party manifesto. I have read it. Whatever he's saying is not in line with that. When he becomes the president, the party members and the party leaders will hold him if he does anything contrary to the manifesto. Now, let me take Tinubu manifesto. 25% annual budget for education, very good. And the centralization of the police, long overdue. He's the first person that brought up LASMA, right? Who is now policing the traffic and highways in Lagos State, provided enough job opportunities and security for lots of Lagosians. Introduction of commodity exchange. This is one thing that got me and said, no, this is somebody that is serious about developing the economy and change the lives of Nigeria. We do not know. If you don't know what this means, commodity exchange market, please go and research. This is where I pick my eyes open and say,
is Tinubu not part of APC?
Tinubu is not. Tinubu is just not coming to play. Now, where I think Tinubu is stretching for too much or being aggressive, he says 15,000 megawatt generation and distribution of electricity, I think is too much. But he is also the first governor who went and did an independent power plant. It is in Broadway, very close to the adjacent to where, if you want to go to from Lagos Island, you want to go to VI, it is there. It is still working. He has done it. He will do it again. 12% GDP growth year on year for 4 years.
Mr. Becca, can I ask you a question, please?
Okay.
Okay. Would you say that the current administration has failed or has succeeded?
Oh, yeah. They failed. And how do we know they failed? How do we know they failed? Based on their manifesto. They told us $1 to 1 naira.
Not part of the current administration.
Now, let me tell you, we all know how APC came to become a political party.
Please, I just want a yes or a no answer, then you can continue. I just want a yes or a no answer, then you can continue. Is Tinubu not part of
APC as a party and in administration of the governance of Nigeria and the implementer of the Constitution of Nigeria has failed Nigeria for 8 years.
Is Tinubu not part of the administration?
He's not part of the government. He's a political member.
He's not part of it.
He's not part of the government.
But he said
he's a member of the party.
He brought Buhari to Nigerians.
He's part of the people who recommended Buhari to become president.
Great. Please go ahead.
Before you go ahead, sir, because you mentioned money, can I say something?
Let me finish quickly because of limited time. If you permit me, you took
Mr. Theobala, you ask your questions. Please let him finish.
You took part of my time, so let me quickly just round up. Now, Constitution. When Mr. John was speaking, I was asking questions. The United States Constitution has been amended 27 times, right? The last amendment was done in 1992. So, and even till now, that Constitution is still not adequate enough for the current social and justice issues going on in America, that they are looking at making certain reforms. And those reforms could either come as an independent legislature or making amendments to the Constitution, whichever way they want to go about it. If specific people individuals, parties, associations, NGOs do not like certain provisions in the Constitution. They can go about discussing with the legislative arm of government on how to make constitutional amendments. Now, our Constitution has also been amended once in 2011. I don't know how many of us are aware. The way we speak on this, we need to be careful if we have not read the Constitution. I have read the Constitution, and that Constitution, it is not absolute. It doesn't cover everything. It gives room for us to make amendments. It gives us leeway to bring in things, introduce things that we want to enshrine, codify, and make law as a Constitution. But if you can permit me for 30 seconds, just to go around, then I can address that your question on APC. The Constitution is the highest law in the land. Any other law is secondary. If any law does not fall in line with the Constitution, that law will be discarded. In the Constitution, it speaks about our human rights. It speaks about our citizenship. It speaks about educational rights to the Nigerian child. It speaks about basic universal education. And that is why you will see budgets going into education, because it said how much should go into education. If you are not doing that, you are contravening the Constitution, and you are contravening the fundamental rights of each Nigerian that is based, highlighted, and earmarked in the Constitution. We need to be very careful with the Constitution when we speak about it, especially if you have not read it. You can't come and say, I asked him, what part of the Constitution do you think is false or fraudulent? He didn't say anything. Name it. Or what part do you think?
He actually said all of it. Mr. John
all of it
answered.
because
He
you have
said
not
all
read
of
it.
it.
I have read it. And as I'm speaking to you, the Constitution is actually opened in my laptop here. The Constitution speaks about the job description for every ministry in the country, talks about the Supreme Court, talks about the president, the powers of the president, the powers of the legislative, the power of even local government. That is why the Lagos State local government took the federal government to court because of that marriage registry in Ikoyi that is making a lot of money. They said, enshrined in the Constitution, it is our fundamental human right to conduct, administer, arrange, and collect money for marriage registry. Why are you doing that? You are contravening against the Constitution. And when you went up straight to the Supreme Court agreed because the Constitution is the highest law in the land. It is all laws must not contravene the Constitution. How dare somebody comes up and begin to tell us about that the Constitution is fraudulent? Do you know you can go to jail for it? No, let's be very, we're in a forum, and I'm shocked, I'm baffled. You come and say the Nigerian Constitution is fraudulent. The United States, the only country or the only jurisdiction that does not have a constitution is the United Kingdom. They don't have a constitution.
Nobody can go to jail for that.
Before primary election,
okay, go to court and go and say that
before primary election, some elders in the land
I give you $1,000. Go to court and tell the judge that the Constitution is fraudulent. Go to court now in any country, in any state in Nigeria, and tell a judge that the Constitution of Nigeria is fraudulent. And I swear to you whether you get home. I swear whether you get home. You will never leave that place. You will go to jail.
Is a fake
Thank
the
you,
Constitution that gives him his right to proceed over law, you say it's fraudulent, you go to jail.
The elders have already come out. They said they should.
You go to jail.
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Let me answer your question now. You took my time now. Let me answer your APC question now.
You already answered.
It's not my turn yet.
3 minutes is over, please.
You took 2 minutes of my time.
3
Let me
minutes
answer your
over.
APC question. All right, back
Mr.
to your
Mika, you
APC
already
question,
answered.
right?
You already
Back to your APC
answered
question.
me. You already answered me.
You took some time now. Let me answer you.
Please allow me to talk.
And you've been speaking, okay? Please, you already spent more than 5 minutes, okay? You already answered my question. I just wanted the world to know that, you know, you're talking so much about APC's manifestos and all of that. I asked you a question: if the present administration of the same APC, if they failed and you admitted that they failed woefully based on their manifesto. And I also asked another question: are you aware that the same Tinubu is the one who brought Buhari to Nigerians, because he actually said it himself that he brought Buhari to power, and you also admitted it. So that's all I wanted to ask you. I don't know what the point of a manifesto is when we don't have a credible person to make sure that those manifestos come into power. And I believe the Labour Party, and I believe Peter Obi, the Labour Party, I believe that there will be a manifesto very soon. We still have some more time. Thank you very much, Mr. Emeka. I don't know why you keep going on and on and on about this, but what you have asked us to go and read, definitely we will go and read on them. Thank you. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Razak from Ogbomoso. Good evening to you again. Thank you for joining. And you have... I didn't pass you. I actually called
it
you.
was after Mr. Emeka that is me
You
now.
were
So
not
what happened?
available. I have called you before now. You were not
Ah,
available.
sorry, ma. Sorry, ma.
Yes, I've
Kashi, hope you did not forget me too, Mr. Alex.
I know, Mr. Alex. After Mr. Razak is Mr. Alex. Please, Mr. Razak, go ahead.
Hello. Okay. Thank you very much for giving me another opportunity to speak. Just to touch on a little bit of some of the things that we've touched on. Just like if people have mentioned, I think I sort of understand where Mr. John E. was coming from. Obviously, anyone that knows John E., his position has always been his position. I mean, this is not the first time. Except if you're not new to this forum, you know anytime he speaks, he's always been very clear where he stands. He's never been somebody that respected Nigeria the way it is. You know, he's had that view that the constitution. I mean, it's not the first time he's saying it. He said it several times. Yeah, so he doesn't believe in the constitution. He always comes out and says that
he doesn't even believe in one Nigeria.
He doesn't believe in one Nigeria. He believes that the problem is that until the constitution is sorted, both the election and other things, is as far as it's concerned, it is rubbish. But the only thing that I will say is that I think he's a bit extremist the way he's looking at it. You have to be a bit balanced. It will be difficult for you to say that Nigeria should shut down the election that is coming forward. Everything should stop now, and we should everybody should start dealing with the constitution now. For now, it will be stupid. I mean, what is asking for cannot happen. Okay. So we need to be a little bit more sensible. When we're making demands, let's make demands that are actually sensible. When you look at the country that you're dealing with, those kind of demands.
We should be more logical.
So those demands can be made in America, in Canada, in UK, countries that things have a stable democracy. Everything is stable. The system is. The people can come on the street and say, "We want this now," and the government will do that. You can't do that in a country like Nigeria. People say it's a zoo. There's a reason why they say the place is a zoo. There's a reason for that. So we have to be careful. So we need to do things, take one step, make one step, little steps, baby steps. So I think the first step that we need to do first is to try and get a credible government in. Okay? And it never ceases to amaze me where people keep trying to make excuses for APC. I mean, it's just crazy, man, that people keep trying to make amends for these people. It doesn't matter what you say, but the thing is that it's a shame because Nigerians have woken up. It doesn't matter how they coined this, how they try to paint the APC so that they change the color. Oh, don't worry, the APC of Tinubu is different from the APC of Buhari. But we know the influence of this man in this present government. They are very quick. APC are very quick to claim credit for everything that's happened in Lagos State after Tinubu left office, up till the next 20 years. Anything that will happen in Lagos in the next 20 years, APC will tell you that Tinubu is the one that made that thing happen in 20 years coming. They will claim credit for anything good. Anything that happens in Lagos State, they will claim the credit for it. But this one that we know what he is, the hand he played in it. We know what he did. They don't want to claim that credit. They keep telling you, oh no, it doesn't matter. He's a different animal. Tinubu is going to be different. When in the legal balance, they say he who comes into equity must come with clean hands. How can Tinubu, with his antecedents, we know this is a man that everything about him is dodgy. We know it. It's in the public view. Everything about the guy is dodgy. Everything. He doesn't want to tell us where he went to secondary school. He doesn't want to tell us where he went to primary school because he knows that the minute he tells us, we know he's actually 86. He doesn't want to say those things. Okay? We know about the case in the US where he's working as an accountant. It is documented where he had to forfeit $1.something million. They will tell me he was a very good accountant. Because he was a good accountant, he was getting bonuses of millions of dollars. How many colleagues those days in the 80s were getting the same bonus he was getting? Can he tell us his other colleagues in the US, in the same office where he worked, who were getting the same bonus? Or was he a special human being at that point? Can he name other of his colleagues in the US then who worked with him, who were also getting the same bonus that enabled them to have an account of $1.something million? If you can name those people, then we can find out really if that money that was taken was not taken because he was processed of a crime. This is a man, everything about him is dodgy, and they want us, Nigerians, to trust this man with the resources of a country like Nigeria. The way he was trusted with the Lagos state government, and up to tomorrow, Alpha Beta is collecting billions of naira from the Lagos treasury on a monthly basis. These are things that I'm saying. They are open. Everybody knows these things I'm saying. There are no secrets. They want us to trust this man who is still milking Lagos State, collecting 6 new cars from Lagos State every 2 years, picking up how many properties of Lagos State has he taken away? This thing are in the public. I'm not saying things that people cannot confirm. These things they want us to trust this man with Nigeria. What will be of this country if we trust people with Nigeria? What will be left of the country if he does what he did in Lagos State to Nigeria? The way he has taken so many things in Lagos State that people know about can confirm. If he does the same thing to Nigeria, what will be left of Nigeria? Are you telling me that Tinubu will not change? That when we trust him, he won't do what he did in Lagos State? He won't take those things he won't have a standing order from the Nigerian account to his personal businesses like he's doing in Lagos State? Is he going to change now? How can Nigerians trust him when we know his antecedents? So when these people come on this forum and are telling us to trust APC, oh, Tinubu is going to be different, why should we trust them? What have they done in the past to make us trust them? We've trusted them for so long. Have they continued to fail us with their beautiful manifestos that they bring out? This, my friend here, keeps telling us about Peter Obi's manifesto, as if that is where the world ends. The campaign will start next month. You read manifesto, you'll be tired of manifesto. Don't worry. If they don't have it now, they will have it soon, and you can go and digest it. But I keep saying one thing: it doesn't matter who writes the manifesto for them. It doesn't matter the plan that they have for them. The man that is telling us he's going to do those things, can we trust him? Does he have integrity? What are his antecedents? What has he done before? Are we meant to begin to trust them now when they have betrayed us over the years? PDP and APC are the same. The same politicians are moving around. They are the same. We can't trust them. It doesn't matter how beautiful it is, their manifesto is. We don't care about how beautiful their manifesto is. We don't give a damn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Yes, I actually do support that. You know, having a beautiful manifesto is quite different from actually implementing it. We all saw APC's manifesto. It was amazing, but how far, how market? So the reason why I asked Mr. Emeka those questions I asked him was just so everybody can hear, you know. Tinubu is still part of the APC. He also handed Buhari to Nigerians, and look at where we are today. Thank you very much. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Alex. Okay, before I do that, guys, I just want to quickly say thank you to Mr. Amechi Ikiobi right there for the super sticker, and also thank you to Mr. Pansat HD for the super sticker right there. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So, guys, Mr. CM is actually on the comment section, and he has been blowing my phone up. If there is anybody who wants to leave their space for him so he can come in, please let me know. Please let me know. Thank you very much, Mr.
Okay,
CM.
okay. Let me leave the space for him.
Who is speaking, please?
Prince Collins. I will leave the space for him.
Okay, Prince Collins. Mr. CM, if you can hear me right there, Prince Collins is leaving his space. Please click on the
Thank
link
you.
and
Bye,
join us
everybody.
right now. Bye, Prince Collins. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, we have one spot. Mr.
Anyone
CM.
who has made their second submission should let Mr. CM come in.
Mr. CM is here already, I guess. Okay, Mr. CM is not here. Oh my God. Someone else has taken Mr. CM's spot.
As
So
we are waiting for Mr. CM, can I use my 30 seconds that you used to address your question?
you've already answered me. What
I
else
didn't
is this?
answer
Kachi, can I, if he's
Answer.
ready,
Mr.
let
Mika,
him tell me. I will yield my
Kachi,
spot.
please don't
Mr.
let this man
Mika,
speak anymore. We are waiting to
it's
give our
okay,
submission.
guys. Let's not do this again. I beg. Let's not do this round, this second
Why
round
do
of
you guys
shouting.
hate me now? What did I do now?
Let's not do it again. Mr. Mika has already answered my question.
No, I
He has
didn't answer
answered.
your question because
No, but let me ask you question now. Now me talk so
I
you
just want to
don't
add
answer me.
something. You see,
But now you ask me question.
you're already
I'm
changing your mind. I want to
no, I
convince
know
you
they
better.
change mind. Now you ask me question. Me when I ask the question, me I tell you say you don't answer the question. Like the answer when you give me is okay by me. Thank you. Now you ask me. Thank you very much, Mr. Emeka. And nobody hates you here. Like I said before, if you come here with things that people do not support, people would definitely counter you. That is what democracy is all about.
I don't
Thank
mind.
you.
I don't mind rebuttals. I don't.
All right,
But
Mr. Alex.
Please, it's my turn. Oh, I'm waiting.
Mr. Alex, you're up next.
Thank you very much. Kashi, I've taught you how to shout. Welcome to the shouting world. you can't listen to me for 2 months and not learn how to shout. That was a good one. Some people need that shouting sometimes. Anyways, I want to say that, yes, we are on the right track. A lot of people have been soldiers have been sent into different platforms online because Obi, God has given him a grace that has moved from online into reality. At first, they said he does not have structure. Now the people became his structure. Later, they said he's a social media president. It's a media man. Now, because they are seeing the movement, the 1 million march almost in every state is giving them headache. So they are recruiting like they did during the NSAS. How they recruited some of our youth, our gullible youth, our hungry youth, our unemployed youth. Some of them will lie that they live in UK, America, Canada, but they don't live. They live in Okonkwo and they are on stipend.
Mr. Alex, where you do?
They don't shoot on the federal government.
He don't fly. Mr. Alex don't fly come out.
Away. Mr. Alex, don't disappeared. Okay, before
Miss
Mr.
Kachi, if I
Alex,
forget what I want to talk today, I go repeat
they
that
carry
again.
book and viral. They write it till you want to talk, but you don't forget.
Mr.
Mr. Alex, don't come out. Okay, Martina Obasi TV, please go ahead. Thank you. Alex is back. Alex is back. Mr. Alex is back. Mr. CM, there's a space,
Yes.
there's a spot
Yes,
for
can
you.
I continue, please?
Just bring him in. Another person will take his place.
CM,
Please, can I continue?
Please, Mr. Alex, go ahead.
Yes, so I have heard from a reliable source that some desperate people want to be president. I've sent money to different people nationwide to go into the media and try to infiltrate platforms. So we should expect them. Hunger is a very bad thing. Poverty of the mind is the greatest, of all. It's not really being broke financially when your mind has been caged by wicked oppressors, by political vultures, that you don't know yourself anymore. You lack a sense of patriotism. Okay, what wrong, what evil has our children committed to be born in Nigeria, a country with electricity failure. Imagine a child born in America, born in Senegal, born in Rwanda. I mean, they have light. In Nigeria, they are born into darkness. What have they done to deserve this? Because the wickedness and selfishness of these old politicians who have been in power. They claim they built Lagos. Do they have 24 hours light in Lagos? Lagos is a dirty place for me, a glorified mega city. It's just a magnified place. I've been to Lagos. Because in the city of the blind, a man with one eye is a captain. That's how Lagos is. Everybody is going to Lagos because it's a commercial capital, because of trade. Have you been to some parts of Lagos? You will weep. You will see the traffic. You will see the dirtiness. You will see the illiteracy. I don't know how he does have to develop a place. Shame on the so-called Ahmed Tinubu that said he developed Lagos, a former capital territory of the nation. You are saying you defeated, you built Lagos. We don't want your own style of building. So what crime has our children committed to be born in a nation with bad roads nationwide? Imagine telling your children, oh, you cannot go and see grandma this Christmas. Why? You will lie, the car is bad, but daddy, you drove the car yesterday. Don't worry. But inside you are lying to a tender child, a little baby, because of the nation, the way these wicked men have turned this country. But they keep amassing money. They keep buying private jets. So for me, Atiku, Tinubu, they deserve to be arrested and interrogated. What crime has our students committed now? 7 months. Their friends worldwide are all in school, graduating, going for vacations, going for research. And our students have been home for almost 7 months. And you dare to bring Tinubu or Atiku into the picture? In a same system, I still know Tinubu may still go to jail. He still has cases pending in Nigeria, in America, drug charges in America, EFCC is on him in Nigeria, a lot of things. How can a man that has no certificate? Up till now, Chicago denied him. He said he's good in Chicago. What about your WAEC results, your NECO results, your primary school results, your standard 6, standard 2, whatever it was those days? Where are your results? A fraudulent man. He's from Osun State. He has double, triple names. He claims to be from Lagos. What are you talking about? A man with multi-personality? A man that does not even care about the invasion of the Fulani herdsmen of a government he boasted he produced? A man that produced killer herdsmen, a killer herdsmen government? A borrowing machine? A corruption government where snakes, termites, and monkeys are swallowing money? I don't understand a man under whose nose children were killed for just protesting and he claimed to be a Democrat. I don't understand. The blood of the people who died at that Lekki toll gate on that fateful night, we rest forever on Ahmed Bola Tinubu and those who conspired to kill those children. So for me, Tinubu should be behind bars because we live in a banana republic, in a zoo, according to somebody. That is why he could walk scot-free after what he did, the massacre at Lekki toll gate. What has what has this party done in the past 7 years? Name one achievement they've done that grants them the moral wherewithal to come out and present a candidate. They are all supposed to be ashamed of themselves. Borrowing money. All they do is just sit down, borrow money, sit down, borrow money, recruit riffraffs nationwide, recruit thugs and killer and pick political opponents. That's the problem. They never knew 8 years is not forever. Look at the 8 years coming next year, and now they suddenly realize they need the people back, and now we are saying no. They've been at the corridors of power, masturbating themselves. They didn't think of development. They didn't think of infrastructure. They didn't figure out about education, electricity, joblessness. They didn't think about the currency. Do you know how our children are treated when they travel abroad? Our young men and women, Nigerians? You will be ashamed to be a Nigerian. They separate them for special scrutiny because of the waywardness of our leaders. Our currency is now second or third to Zimbabwe and other small countries. So if we give a man who said he produced this kind of government, Nigeria is going to be like Somalia. So we don't need Tinubu and Atiku. Atiku has been He has been alive all this while, since 7 years, in spite of the killings, the church killings. I mean, the kidnapped railway from Kaduna. I mean, what press conference has he done all this while to speak for the people? Democracy is for the people. So Atiku just see, I mean, he just see Nigeria as a farmland. He goes to Dubai to rest. Every 4 years, he comes back. So we will resist them this time. How long are we going to continue like this? Shall we continue seeing that grace may continue? God forbid. It's time to tell this man it's over. The game is over. And we will not protest at night this time. We will do it daytime, come back again the next day. They will not see us to kill. Who removed the CCTV cameras at Lekki Tollgate? Of course, Ahmed Bola Tinubu. He sent people. So why are we even bringing this man? If it was Wike or if it was Osinbajo, people will listen. Not a fraudulent man from the 70s with drug charges, with criminal charges hanging all over him. I pity Nigeria. Please, I will just stop it there. Please let us continue the heat. Let's keep talking to people about Peter Obi. We will win this time. Everybody is on our side. They are shaking. The smoke is hitting them so bad. So they are sending small rabbits to come and confuse us, but they will not succeed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Alex. I'm going to go straight to Martina Obasuyi TV. After that, we have Mr. Just For You and then Mr. Omori. Please go ahead, Martina.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kachi, and good evening again, everyone, and those that just joined us. Good evening and welcome on board. I think Mr. Emeka, or whatever his name is gone now. The questions I wanted to ask him.
He's in the comment section. He's commenting.
He should stay there. He should remain there. The question I wanted to ask him, I'm going to ask you, Kachi, but not like I want to ask you as in I'm angry with you. No, I just want you to help me make sense out of this question. Yeah?
Okay.
Can somebody who is a pastor or an evangelist, or you, Kachi, I believe you are a Christian, can you go to the mosque and you begin to tell them in the mosque that Jesus is Lord, accept Jesus, read John 3:16? What would they say to you? They would tell you, go to the place that your message will be accepted, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why would somebody come to a platform you know that this platform is supporting a better Nigeria, and you know you are not supporting a better Nigeria? Why would you come every day to come and be changing our topic? Do you know at the beginning of this broadcast today, he was talking to somebody to stick to the topic, and he knew that his second submission is going to change it.
Not actually deviates from the topic. Yeah, he actually
spoke
please, the topic for
please,
today.
For somebody to come here and begin to talk about Tinubu APC's manifesto, he has deviated. Is APC's manifesto that Tinubu is going to use and the one that Buhari is using now, are they different manifestos? Is it not the same? Please, ma, answer me.
What do you want me to say? Mr. Emeka did not actually deviate from the topic.
No, I just asked a question. The manifesto, because
the first round we went, Mr. Emeka did not deviate from the topic.
That's what I'm trying to say. You don't understand. I said the first round, he did not deviate.
The second time, everybody added different things to what they were talking about, and he felt he wanted to talk about APC manifesto, and I asked him questions based on that, which he answered. Okay. It was obvious.
Yes. Okay. Now the question I'm asking, because he said Peter Obi does not have a manifesto, so anybody who doesn't have a manifesto is not with that person. I don't know what manifesto is to him. APC's manifesto, is it not the same manifesto that Buhari manifested, that he used all through his campaign? Is it not the same manifesto that he thinks Tinubu is going to use? What is the essence of you having a book? You don't do what is inside. You are doing what is outside the book, at the back of the book, which is the picture of the person. You have a very beautiful manifesto. The manifesto is perfect. I know Mr. CM commented on it yesterday. But have they done anything in that manifesto? So why is he coming to preach us again the manifesto? When the same manifesto, the person that Tinubu brought did not use it, and you are accusing somebody that you cannot work with somebody who doesn't have a manifesto. The one that has who doesn't have a cutlass is better than the one that has a cutlass and cannot clear grass. If you don't have manifesto, we'll know that you don't have manifesto. Then alternatives will be created. People will say, okay, if you don't have cutlass to clear this grass, you can use your hand to pull the grass. The important thing is that you clear the grass. But you have the cutlass. The grass is there, staring at you in the face. You did not use your cutlass. And you are blaming other people that they don't have cutlass. You didn't use yours. So what is the meaning of this manifesto? Every time he comes here, Mr. Peter Obi does not have a manifesto. Mr. Obi does not have a manifesto. The one that has manifesto that we are eating from now, people are eating the bread of sorrow now. Did he use the manifesto? Is it not the same manifesto he's coming here to come and preach to us again? That Tinubu has a fantastic manifesto. Is it to have the fantastic manifesto or to use it to do what is inside, what you promised? You didn't do what you promised. You didn't do anything about the manifesto. You are here telling us about manifesto. All we are concerned about here is a better Nigeria. Anything outside, I said it at the beginning of this race, even when I was not connected to this Nigeria Watch. Anywhere I go to, I told them anything other than APC and PDP, I'm in. Even if they bring out goat or chicken, I will support that goat and chicken against APC and PDP. We know where these people have brought us to. Somebody will come here. You know that this platform is not supporting APC. You are trying to force it on us. We don't want your manifesto. When the campaign starts, you will see what they call manifesto. Even if they say we don't have structure, now they are seeing structure. Even politicians of other opposition parties, they don't call Labour Party, Peter Obi, a campaign team anymore, a party anymore. It's now movement. They themselves will say Peter Obi's movement, Labour Party movement, because they know that the game has changed, the narratives has changed, all the dance steps have changed, the youth have woken up. Any youth that is not, anybody, I said it earlier, anybody who is not supporting a better Nigeria by taking out this APC government and whatever is connected to them, they are not Nigerians. They are all working for their stomach. Like Mr. Alex said earlier, they've been paid to come and distract people. This is another distraction again. How can you be selling APC manifesto to us? We don't care. We don't care about the manifesto. Let us work on this one that doesn't have manifesto. Is it not manifesto? They write it, Abi. Don't worry, we'll write our own.
Labour Party actually do have a manifesto. They do have a manifesto.
And he's talking about constitution. What is in the constitution? Are they doing it? Is this government doing what is in Nigeria constitution? Are they doing it? Is it in the constitution that they should be killing people? They should be kidnapping people? Is it in this constitution that you should make a railway from Nigeria to Niger Republic? You shouldn't pay ASU. Is it in the constitution that you should go and buy buses of 14 million? Is it in the constitution that you use 18.9 billion to clear bush? Is it in the constitution? He's talking about constitution. Are they doing what is in the constitution? That is what matters. We believe in action. Are you doing what you have in your hand? Do you do it? Nigerians are crying. Nigeria as a country is bleeding. We are shocking. And somebody is here telling me about Tinubu's manifesto. He said he did it before and he will do it again. When was Tinubu governor of Lagos? Maybe over 10 years ago. Is Tinubu still as strong as he were then? Is it still the Tinubu then that we have now? He said he's done it before, he will do it again. He did it for Lagos. He didn't do it for the 36 states in Nigeria. He did it for Lagos.
Thank you. Thank
Please,
you very much.
We should concentrate on why we are here. My own is for a better Nigeria and for Peter Obi. Nobody can convince me otherwise.
Exactly. Now where person knows stop, now in the talk. When Mr. Emeka knows stop, now Mr. Emeka the talk. So So thank you very much, Martina Obasi TV. I'm going to go
I
straight to
think it's
Mr.
my
Just
turn
for
now.
you. Mr. Just for you,
Okay.
please.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate the effort of the channel, the owner, and everyone. I greet everybody. First of all, I want to speak to Mr. Emeka. You see, I am not surprised because in any organization or anything, you must still see opposition. But it's quite unfortunate that you place yourself as Judas Iscariot in the midst of 12 disciples. But having said that, you talk about constitution. What is wrong about the constitution? So I want you to go and read Mafasi constitution, and I believe CN will come and I will still tell you because I don't have time. Maybe he will be given much time.
Sorry,
If you read Mafasi,
sorry. Meanwhile, there's still just one last spot here. Somebody is asking if they can still join the panel. Yes, you can still join the panel. Click on the link and come right now. There's one spot. Mr. Just for you, please go ahead.
okay, if you read Mafasi constitution, it was a fantastic constitution that represents the Nigerian state. But the military in 1979, the military came in and they replaced that Mafasi constitution. If you read, because it's long time now, because I cannot just digest on it because of time. If you read Mafasi constitution, you see how the state was functioning. I mean, the whole Nigeria was functioning. You have a state controlling their own wealth. It was 1979 that you have a replacement of that constitution, and everything went wrong since that 1979. It was the military. Military never believed in a democracy, and they did it for their own interest, selfish interest. If you don't know what is wrong in the constitution, it's a very shameful that you say you call yourself a scholar and you come here, you say nothing is wrong with this constitution. Go and read Mafasi constitution, go and read the 1979 constitution, then you will know what is wrong. In 2014, it was a good Lord Jonathan that drafted everything, even the crayfish seller, everybody represented in it. You had to amend this constitution, had to amend everything, and that something was there. I think they call it national conference, and everybody was represented, and it lasted 3 weeks or 1 month. I can't remember exactly how many, and it was okay by everybody, both the north, the south, everybody, the market seller, the judges, everybody were okay with it. What's wrong with it? Why didn't implement it? It was the first thing that Jonathan gave to Buhari and said, this is the most important of all. And in that national conference, they talk of restructuring, and it was one of the things that brought Buhari into power. I want to talk about Tinubu. There is no way we cannot divert, because we cannot even speak and adhere to one particular topic. We will expatiate and tell people who does not know anything left and right. Because if you call yourself a Nigerian, you know that the constitution is wrong. If we are not saying all the constitution, everything about the constitution, there are things they will still borrow in it. Even in America, they are amending their own. If it is right, why would they amend constitution? Nigeria, you know how many times they have amended the constitution? If it is right, why would they amend it? And you come up to say there's nothing wrong with the constitution. It's a very big shame. It's a big shame that a lay person who called himself, you live in Canada, you live this one, you schooled and you went through to university, you don't know that the constitution was wrong, or it's a fraud. It's wrong. So I am saying this because many people would like to come here to come and deceive everybody, but you cannot deceive all of us. The constitution is wrong, and that is one thing they will work on, because this constitution was drafted by the military. And they did it for their own selfish gain, for their own use. This is a very good assignment for everybody. Miss Kachi, please, if you can give us
Kachi, please, what's the name of the person speaking?
Emmanuel. My name is Emmanuel.
Okay,
just for you. Yeah, if you can give us an assignment to go home, I'm going to make a research on it, so that I will call and tell him the part of the constitution that is wrong. I will tell him, because if you listen, when the Manifesto constitution was drafted, there was no all this agitation and the rest of them. There was nothing wrong. Even apart from that one, you see that it was Babangida that actually combined all these forces, all this power to himself.
If you want to listen to how Babangida came to power, you will know that the constitution is wrong. You know that there are so many things that is wrong that make that Nigeria not functioning. Why is Buhari in the first regime? Why didn't he function what he did? Why didn't he do it? Because he was not, all the power was not deliberated to him alone. The power, you have the power maybe to receive ambassador, to receive other president, to do other things. Then the other power was given to the subordinate. That was why he couldn't be able to do what he was doing. But people misplace him for that young man that died. It's a very big shame. What is Idiagmo? It's a very big shame. We don't know. We don't have our history. That is the problem of Nigeria. I will still talk one day. I will talk about the history that is making us. God bless you.
Thank you very much. God bless you, Mr. Emmanuel. We're going to go straight to Mr. Judin. After Mr. Judin, Mr.
Yeah, sorry, Kaki, just 30 seconds. He made a lot of...
Mr. Emeka, please.
Please, 30 seconds to correct the error.
Mr. Emeka, please, it will get to you.
You have spoken. Okay, let other people speak.
Please. Mr. Judin, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Honestly, I never wanted to come in here, but I've been hearing a lot of things, especially from this Emeka guy, that made me to want to talk. Actually, if not this platform, they don't allow a course, I would have made a kind of prayer now, you know, and it's the same prayer I make in my private setting, you know, about the people that has brought us to this, to where we are today, and then those who are also enabling and aiding and supporting this same evil devil incarnate to continue to be in position to continue to do what they are doing. You know, on my own end, I've been placing a curse upon them and their generation. Because if the killings in Nigeria today, the bloodshed of innocent Nigerians today, it's okay for these evil people that are supporting these same people that have brought Nigeria to where we are today. If that blood, the blood that is being spilled in Nigeria every day, it's okay for these evil people, and they continue to support people like Tinubu, who killed innocent Nigerians on toll gate during the SARS, who was one of the people that have masterminded that brutal killing, and people still continue to support this evil man, a man that is sick, that pees in his pampas, that they want to bring, they are supporting him to become president of Nigeria, a whole Nigeria, a country of over 200 million in population. They want such a man that should have been confined in nursing home, where they should be cleaning his poo and changing his diapers. They still want to put him to rule us. By the way, it's the same man that have been ruling Nigeria for the past 7 years. Their manifesto, whatever useless manifesto they have, is the same man, is the same party, is the same agenda. And he promised to continue with the same agenda of Buhari, terrorist Buhari.
See, I have never cursed out anyone who is supporting PDP. I think it is wrong.
He's a non-terrorist to become his running mate, so that when Tinubu die, Shetima will take over. And Shetima, from all indication, he's even worse than Buhari. Is this same man they want to impose in Nigeria? I don't know what to say to these people. It's just that they don't allow us to talk, to express our mind in this platform. Otherwise, I would have expressed my mind the way I feel. And I pray that all these people who are committing this evil for their own selfish end, because the only reason why people can be supporting Tinubu and Atiku is simply for their own selfish end, because they know the status quo is only benefiting them. Because no matter what happens, let's call a spade a spade. This status quo, the way Nigeria is today, is benefiting so many people in Nigeria, is benefiting some people in Nigeria. And those people don't want the status quo to change. They want it to continue, so that they continue to benefit, you know, whatever they're benefiting, they continue to steal Nigeria, they continue to kill, they continue to, you know, to lord it over the rest of the people of the country. It's a shame. It's a shame that somebody in his right senses could be even by the way, in an ideal society, Tinubu and Atiku supposed not to even, they should have even been disqualified since from this race, because they passed through a perverted means bribery, corruption, the same corruption and bribery that have brought Nigeria to its knee. It's the same process. They went and, hijacked the presidential running ticket of their various party. And these are the thieves, apart from the antecedent. Even that alone, using billions of naira to bribe delegates in order to be elected as the presidential running mate of their running this in their party. That alone is enough to disqualify them. If we're to be living in an ideal society, no. But we live in a country that glorifies bribery and corruption, that glorify evil. In a country that as long as that evil person is their own, they don't care about it. It's a shame. And yet we want development, and yet, thank God, many Nigerians are waking up. I'm happy. Many Nigerians are waking up that we are otherwise sleeping. Let's see how they're going to prevail this time around. And okay, you people will run out of Nigeria when the time of reckoning will come. And time of reckoning will surely come. All of you, including Tinubu, Atiku, all of these roads, they will run out of Nigeria when the time of reckoning will come. You can take that to the bank.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Jordan, for your submission right there. Mr. Emeka, it will get to you. Thank you. I'm going to go straight to Mr. CM. Mr. CM, please.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kachi. Good evening, everybody. All protocols once more duly observed. Sorry, I don't know. These days I do come late. I don't know why. I have a lot to grapple with. Anyway, the thing is that part of our mission on Niger Watch is this. We say it the way it is, irrespective of the fact that we support P2B or we campaign for him. We say it the way it is. Whenever, you see, part of the hallmark of scholarship is to make reference. They say in law is based on precedent. If something happened somewhere before, and the way it was judged, if you can reference it and convince the judge, then that is called precedent. That is the way. I'm not a lawyer anyway. So in scholarship, all you need to do is you make reference, particularly if you are saying something that there has been, people has debated it or say something about it, then you bring it out. Constitution derives from the people. We always stand on this platform. 10 of us, we are different. If we want to draft a constitution, all of us will be present, or we nominate elected representatives. That's the way it is done. Anyway, so in 1776, the United States, in the historic city of Philadelphia, they gave themselves a constitution. The people of United States, through their elected representatives, somebody like Alexander Hamilton represented New York. Let me just give one example. And he later became the first secretary of U.S. Treasury. Somebody can check it and then debate me on it. So when they gathered and gave themselves a constitution, they now said, we the people. That was how they come about, we the people. Nigeria never gave themselves a constitution. That is why people say the great Rotimi Williams, the first man to become a senior advocate in Nigeria. No lawyer takes precedent in terms of senior advocacy. The great Rotimi Williams, when he was the chairman of the Patriots with Professor B.O. Nwabweze, the constitutional law expert in Africa, not talking of Nigeria. For you to be a lawyer, for you to graduate LLB from any Nigerian university, you must read Nwabweze's book, at least one or two, recommended. Nobody in Africa takes precedent over Professor B.O. Nwabweze from Atani, Anambra State, in constitutional law. Nwabweze and Rotimi Williams were members of the Patriot. They say Nigerian constitution is a fraud because it told lie against itself by saying we the people. The people did not make Nigerian constitution. Who wrote it was Professor Anwar Yadudu of BUK Kano. He wrote it and gave it to Abdosalami Abubakar. Obasanjo on 29th May, I want people to listen carefully. Obasanjo on 29th May, 1999, did not see the Nigerian constitution when he was sworn in. He never had a copy. Obasanjo is alive because it was a fraud. They only push it to him maybe days after they now put it. So this is a constitution. Nigerians did not write that constitution. And because of that, that is why they say it is not autochthonous. That is the meaning of when they say it is not autochthonous. Nigerian constitution is a fraud. It told lie against itself. So one of our mission here, particularly me, is when Peter Obi gets in, one of the first things he should do is to give Nigeria a constitution whereby we gather and then draft a constitution for ourselves through elected representatives. Somebody will tell me that 1999 constitution, who represented the Ogoni community? Who represented Indibo? Who represented the Yoruba? Who represented the Pachama? And when you finish drafting a constitution, you take it to a referendum so that the people will vote on it. Was these things done? Nothing. Bruce Fein, former Assistant Secretary of State in the Department of Justice, in Justice Department in US, that is under is it George Bush or Ronald Reagan? One of them, I can't remember exactly. Bruce Fein, he said Nigerian constitution is a pressure cooker. So when people now come and start to harp on this constitution or this or that, you have to prove Rotimi Williams wrong, Professor B.O. Nwabweze, Chief Bola Ige. These are the people that have been saying this. Even Tony Nnadi of Lower Niger Congress, he keep carrying constitution. Say this is a problem. Then for those of us who will remember, there's a man called Professor Adeyeye. He's no longer in the Senate. He stood in the Nigerian House of Senate and said, the problem with Nigeria, he raised the constitution, say, this is it, this is it. He was saying it, say, this is it. So how come somebody will look at, and a lot of legal scholars, you come here and be telling me that Nigeria is this, Nigeria is this, our constitution. So that is a fraud. Anyway, I'm not surprised because anything that has Tinubu's inclination must be a fraud. How can a man, how can something as cheap as going to what is it? Who is it called? Christian bishops. What is it called? Catholic bishops Catholic Bishops Association of Nigeria or something like that, or Christian Association of Nigeria. Going to them to have an audience with them and tell them, this is why I selected Muslim, that reassure them the Christian community. At least you can go to different churches, different cathedrals. It's okay. It's something somebody can do. Than for you to go behind and bring illiterates, people on the street and dress them in cassock and say they are bishop. This is fraud. Somebody, a man who consumes more drug, who takes more cocaine and heroin than food. That is the person you want to be my president? You see, some people are fixated on Tinubu's money, how much he will give them. I am fixated on his character. In Canada, I'm still saying it. Anywhere in the Western world, when you raise your hand up, you indicate you want to be prime minister. They are not interested in whether you are going to maybe build a railway that we call. No. What they are interested in is your character. They go and look at it. So these are some of the things some of the type of culture or debate we want to enthrone into the country. And somebody will just come, somebody who claim you don't even know which state you come from. In Igbo land, there's what they call umunna, from umunna to village, from village to town, town to local government. If somebody is not proud to say where he or she comes from, of what use is the person to humanity? And yet you come here and be fabricating different types of lies in the hope that look, there is no point wasting time. We've seen through Peter Obi. I would have given you his itinerary. For the next 2 weeks, he'll be all over the US on speaking mission. People inviting him. They want to hear from him. Where is Tinubu? Ordinary interview. Let Tinubu go to TVC, his own television station. Let them interview him. Let's hear what you have to nothing. Only to go and bring money and go and look for people that are on cheap drug and give them money. Tony Kabaka, these are the people campaigning for Tinubu. A real criminal, a thug in Edo State. These are the people, Tinubu, Oluomo, these are for president. And you are telling me that. It then means that all the money my father wasted, my father spent to send me to school, it was a waste, but that it is not. So please, when certain things, I think people should be ashamed. I'm even ashamed of mentioning the word Tinubu with my mouth. In 1999, Tinubu filled INEC form. He stated the primary school he attended, stated the secondary school. He said he attended Richard Daly College before going to Chicago. How come 1999, 2002, you omitted the primary school, secondary school? Why? What sort of man is that? And yet somebody will be telling me Tinubu has this. For the avoidance of doubt, if I'm to be a presidential candidate of any party today, whatever manifesto I'm going to use to, whatever manifesto I'm going to defend is not my own making. It is the manifesto of the party. Tinubu has no manifesto of his own. It's APC manifesto. Peter Obi, whatever manifesto he professes to is Labour Party manifesto. It's party that have manifesto, not individuals. And as a matter of fact, we've seen APC and their manifesto. They crafted 2015 manifesto. Very good. I read it. Now by next year they will run their course. Where is the what is it called? Restructuring. They so boldly put there. It's a fraud. Where is what is it called? Where they said that they have to do what is it called? Nigerians have been talking about it, that they will not only restructuring the government, that they will make certain things autonomous, and all those things, all those beautiful things people voted them in. What did they do? They came to power and then took the thing and put under the carpet and start to implement the manifesto of Miyetti Yala to build a railway from Kano to Katsina, to Daura, to Agadez, then to Maradi, to Jibia, everything in Niger Republic. Why not build a rail from Enugu to Onitsha, Nnewi to Aba, the economic belt of the South, or the one that we start from? They won't do it. Why? All they want is a grazing route, and these are the manifesto, and these are what somebody is telling me, APC again. Well, the thing is that, anyway, the only thing is that because I'm not the owner of Niger Watch, I wouldn't tell maybe them don't bring this person or don't bring the other person in, but I think they should go and see, and they go and have a sort of editorial meeting and decide what really are they going to. I mean, somebody cannot go and take money from Tinubu and come here and be bamboozling us. It doesn't happen. The other day, this Emeka came and was talking something about giving Atiku credit, and I have to reach for Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala's book to tell him what happened, even privatization, what you didn't even know, the people that made it happen, before talking of debt relief. So people should not come here and twist facts. For you to say we the people in a constitution, the people should be there before you say we the people. Otherwise, tell me who represented Ichekiri people, Urobo people, Ishan, who represented them in the constitution making? Who did they send there? Nothing.
This you said a lot of lies that I cannot allow to continue.
Look, please. You don't even have look. Please, I don't need your interjection, please. You can keep it. Why you are fixated on Tinubu's money, I'm fixated on his character. If somebody like Tinubu is your hero, may God help you. How can you bring a drug addict in this day and age? This is the person you are campaigning for.
Stop it, you're lying.
He said, this is somebody who takes more cocaine, more heroin than food, and you want him to be the president of Nigeria? You say you live in Canada? Can the president of Canada, Trudeau, if I pronounce his name very well, look at that chap? Do you think? Okay? Why not go back to Nigeria and live and campaign for Tinubu? You say you claim you live in Canada, where things are good. I mean, where things are orderly. Even the human being, I'm sure, even the provinces of Canada, the people in charge of the administration there, they are far cleaner. And then you are telling in this day, you are still mentioning. Look at the man's character. Look at his character. He's still he's the only Lagos State is only. Hey, please, I don't need your ad. Please, excuse me. Lagos State is the only state, one of 36. Alpha Beta is collecting money every month. He grosses. If they gross, he say 15% to his own. If it's so good, why can't the rest of the Yoruba state adopt it? Now you are moving him to the capital. If he goes to Abuja, then start. I mean, what really are we talking about? Are we going back to what is it called? Are we going back to Stone Age? That a country like Tinubu somebody like Tinubu should be a president of a country. A thief like that is a certified imbecile. Anyway, well,
Mr. CM, please.
that is for those that see Tinubu as a hero, and then they're not even ashamed of bringing the name Tinubu. Tinubu, let him come and grant interview? P2B is all over the place. People are hailing him. He's talking, expressing himself. Where is Tinubu? Where is he talking? Why must he send you? You are coming from one platform to the other because they've paid some people. The other day, I think, who confirmed it? Was it not LX the other day? People, they brought out money just to go and they scatter. You can't. Some of us are so civilized and educated that there is no amount, even if you like, talk from here to infinity. No way. No way for Tinubu. You don't bring such people here to come and mess us up. Then why did we go to school? To be following an illiterate like that? No certificate? He's not even, why can't Tinubu say, this is my age? Tinubu, where are you from? Amoda Yekini, Sangodele, one hand. Tinubu, Ahmed Bala, one hand. What sort of human being is simple? Something as simple as age. If you can deny your age, you can deny anything. And this is the man you want to be in charge of Nigeria. You are not even ashamed of even campaigning for these people.
Okay.
It's a shame. If really you are Igbo, and I doubt it. Terrible.
Please, Mr. CM, I want you to refrain that word.
We're going to go straight. We're going to go straight to the next person we have here. We're going to go around again, guys, but please, no interjections. Thank you very much.
No, but Kachi, hold on. Let me just say something.
He's going to get to you. I already told you he's going to get to you, but there was somebody here before you came in. You already spoke twice. CM just came in speaking once, and we still have somebody who hasn't spoken at all. So let this person speak. We're going to go around again. Thank you very much. Please, no interjections. We're going to go straight to Mr. Lexis Smith. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining. Please make your contributions.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I think what I've come to understand is we've actually studied Nigerians for years. It's every one of us here, we are all products of our upbringing. You know, when I come across a person, one thing I try to understand about them is I try to first of all design their person. You know, everyone everyone we encounter is a product of their upbringing. Maybe environmental, maybe education, exposure, experience, occupation, culture, religion. You know, nurturing and all that. And you see some people who, though they don't live in Nigeria anymore, they've traveled out and they've enjoyed democracy and enjoyed rule of law and enjoyed all these things in foreign countries. You still see them come back to Nigeria to campaign for people who perhaps have contributed to the failure of what we call Nigeria. And you begin to wonder why. If you live abroad, you enjoy these things over there. You've seen everything. Why are you not actually campaigning? Why are you not at the forefront of saying, let's have a change of the system, let's have a change that will actually benefit for Nigeria? That will then inform you to understand that, I think everyone, like I said, everyone's a product of this or upbringing. You don't use, there's a saying in our local expression in Nigeria, it says, they only use old age, learn left hand. Some people, the way they grew up and the kind of nurturing they had, the kind of system in them, the way they'll be conditioned, even when they feel right, they don't know what is right, they don't even know what is wrong, they are just there. So I don't want to use the word, say maybe they are cowards, I don't want to put it that way, but I mean, you can maybe then make what you want to make out of it. For me, it would be complete failure on my part. It would be a shame if I come to campaign for someone like Atiku right now. If I come to campaign for someone like Tinubu right now. The thing is, looking at the candidates we have, I support Peter Obi now. The reason why I support him is just because I think he's the only one that has something to offer. One, Peter Obi is not a saint. No, we don't even need a saint to fix Nigeria. But we need one with a vision. We need one with someone, we need a person who believes has what it takes to actually transform the system. You know, if we actually want to put everyone on a pedestal of righteousness, I don't think anyone will come out with a pass mark. But then, Peter Mr. Obi is the only one I believe can change the country. Like what Mr. CM just said. The first thing I believe is that it's a necessity and an urgent need that we should focus on is the change of the constitution. No country in the world can survive. No country in the world can prosper with the kind of constitution Nigeria is operating on. No country in the world can. You know, several scholars in fact that they've talked about this. I've listened to lots of people. They've all deliberated over this whole constitutional thing. And all they keep doing is they keep talking about constitutional reform. Even when the Senate, I mean, who are the senators anyway? You have people who sit in Abuja, all they do is just take their allowances and they don't do anything about it. Go to that constituency, nothing is actually happening. So, you know, it's going to take a huge lot of work to actually change, you know, our country, because a lot has, in fact, many people profit from the corruption, they profit from lots of things happening, and the mass majority are suffering. The healthcare system is wrong, the constitution is wrong. I was watching Channels News this morning when they said people protested some days ago about the Benin and Warri road. You know, the federal road is bad. The federal President Buhari just said that the governors don't have a right. I mean, of course, we know, you know, it's federal road, it belongs to the federal government. But sometimes when the governor go ahead to do those roads, they will then present the bill to the federal government. The federal government then will pay them. Then, you know, President Buhari just said, I mean, from the presidency, that the federal government will not be responsible for any governor that goes ahead to repair any federal road. They should not present anything to the federal government. So although people are complaining that those roads are in bad condition, the federal government is saying we don't care. Because let's face the reality, Nigeria is broke right now. Nigeria don't have money. Looking at the amount of money that the country has actually borrowed from January to August, it's talking of lots of money, and we don't have enough anymore to service our debt. You know, so there's a lot happening. So where do we start from? You know, so these are discussions. These are discussions I think we should focus on. These are discussions I believe that, you know, the right thinking Nigerians, those in diaspora, should begin to have on board. And say, okay, yes, we need to actually fix this country. And I don't think, unless if someone is hungry, someone perhaps maybe the person you know is unstable or misguided, so you don't really know where you are going or where you are coming from. So Tinubu calls you and gives you a little amount of money. You say, okay, you are a diehard Tinubu fan. I don't see any reason why a right thinking Nigerian should come to this platform and begin to say, well, you are campaigning for Tinubu. To me, that is completely weird. Honestly, looking at your children cannot even go to, if you say you are living in Canada or wherever, you can't even go to the country. You cannot even live in the country. Everything is messed up. No country, like I said, we try to kind of emulate the American Constitution when Obasanjo handed over to Yar'Adua, when people came and they drafted the fraud that we call the Constitution then. It didn't work out. Look at the America as a country. In the United States of America, the president and the governor almost operate on equal rights. Or the president only has some duty that is far above that's far above what the governors are actually doing in the US. That has to do with foreign policies and some other things. The governor of California, the president does not demand what happens in California. So we have local police in America who are not answerable to Washington D.C. Like in Abuja now, in Nigeria now, where you have the commissioner of police does not listen to the state governor. Commissioner of police only listens to the IG in Abuja. The IG in Abuja is a boy to the president. So all these are part of the reason why the constitution is what actually, you know, imposed this system on the Nigerian people. Like the gentleman just said, how many Nigerians were consulted? Were people from Edo State consulted? Were people from all the ethnic groups consulted? Nigeria is not made up of 3 ethnic groups. In fact, fraud we call Nigeria is the ones that was part of the that was brought to the country. You cannot tell me that the people that live in Middle Belt are Hausas. They are not Hausas. You cannot tell me that the people that live in the south are Igbos. They are not Igbos, even though the Igbos migrated and they do business there. So everyone lives in his own land. You know, but now we are one country, we can live anywhere, but we have to still understand that people actually owned that place before the British people came to colonize what is now known as Nigeria. So, and that must be given to them. So when people come and they say Wazobia, Nigeria is made of, yes, there are larger ethnic groups, but Nigeria is far beyond Wazobia. We have people living in different parts of the country. I'm currently in Canada. I live in the UK. I came to Canada a few days from now. I'll be going back to London. Now, the truth is, when you come to Canada here, each province has its own system. Even though they have a federal law, but each province operates its own system. Now, the tax of Manitoba is different from the federal tax. You understand? Now, Nigeria as a country had that similar system, but well, it wasn't perfect, but I think they gave it a try. And if we go to United Kingdom, you find out that it's made up of different countries. You have England, you have Ireland, you have Wales, you have Scotland. No, and they have first ministers in each of these provinces. So I don't see the reason why a man that sits in Abuja decide what happened in the whole country. And that's the reason why today there's so much abuse of power, because the power that is in the hands of the president is so much. There's no one that will sit in that position that will not get corrupt, because it's absolute power corrupt absolutely. So first thing I believe Peter Obi will do, by God's grace, I'm praying that he becomes the president, because I do not want any of these two failed individuals to get into Asoro. Tinubu is already failed. You can see him. I've said it before. This election is between Tinubu and Obi. I mean, between Atiku and Obi, because Tinubu is already out. Tinubu is out. Most of in fact, when he imposed himself to become the APC candidate, most of the local blocks of the APC, they were all angry with him. At the moment, there's still some sort of disagreement within the APC party, because many of them do want him to become the candidate anyway, but he actually imposed himself. I mean, it was so obvious. The same thing with Atiku right now. Look at what's happening to him and Wike. So we know that Tinubu is not going anywhere. That is already, I mean, it's settled already. No matter how much they try to rig it, no matter how much they try to buy everything, no matter how much they bring different arguments to do whatever, this election is between Atiku and Peter Obi. And it's so obvious. And I already know, I can assure Nigerians now that Peter Obi will be the next president. The only way Peter Obi will not become a president, which I know is going to maybe bring some sort of protest or whatever, is if the West actually against him becoming the president, like what happened in time of NKO Abiola, where NKO Abiola won the election. They just a call from Downing Street and they call from Washington DC was do not hand over to him, and that was it. You know, but still, I mean, there will be several discussions about that. So I am so sure that he will become the next president. So my just for me to round up, my call to everyone here is let's take it easy. I mean, people can come here and say whatever they want to say, but we should also try to caution them on what they say, because this is our platform. I mean, even though we allow everyone to come here to talk, we support Peter Obi in this platform, and this is where we stand. I believe Peter Obi will be the next president of Nigeria, and I believe that there will be a great change. I do not believe that we'll continue to what we have now. And lastly, it's not coming to just transform the whole system. Within the 8 years, it's going to get to 4 years before it goes for re-election. It's coming to start a system that will change the whole system, or a process that will change the system. So I put it that way. Okay, God bless everyone for listening.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Lexi Smith. I believe everyone has spoken. Thank you, but we're going to go around and give everybody just 1 minute each to round up what they are saying. This is the first time we're going around 3 good times. We're going to go around so everybody can just give 1 minute submission. But before I do that, I want to say thank you to Mr. Joseph Oji, Mr. Alexander Gomez, Mr. Samuel Chukwemeka, Mr. Amechi Ikiobi, and Mr. Pansat HD. Thank you so much for the super sticker. God bless you. I really do appreciate you. Ninja Watch appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and support. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. I see we have a lot of people on the comments. Today's comment section has been very, very, very interacting. Thank you guys for doing this with us. Thank you to the amazing people on the panel. I learned so much from you guys every day. Thank you so much. God bless you. And to the wonderful viewers watching us from everywhere in the world, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for always taking time out to do this with us every other time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. I'm going to say thank you to June Obaseki. I see June Obaseki right there. I can see Rita Adams Unstoppable, Biodun Latif, Jeku Obedient. I see you right there. Thank you so much, Bonaventure. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. Pansat HD, GRKM, Stewmaker, June Obaseki, Johnson Emmanuel, Daniel Alex, Pansat HD, Matthew, Bernard 700. Thank you so much for doing this with us today again. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Do not be offended if we do not, call your name. Just know that most times when we display comments here, that is also a way to show you that we acknowledge your presence with us. Thank you very much. I see Nnamdi Ife Kandu right there. Israel Asemota all the way from Pluto. Kenneth Oro, I see you right there. Thank you so much for being here. Chimobi, thank you. I see you right there. GRKM, Justin Emmanuel. Yes, Connor is also right here with us. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this. I can see Godson Odogum, Maximus Okonkwo. I see you all. Simon, I see you. Thank you, guys, for doing this with me today. I really do appreciate every single one of you. God bless you. God God bless you. God bless you. Our own no go spoil, oh, your own no go spoil, my own no go spoil. Thank you guys so much, Eco Obedient. I see you. Thank you, everyone. We love you. We appreciate you for your continuous love, support, encouragement. We cannot spell success without you. Yes, Golden Mark Records. I see you. Thank you, Golden Mark Records, for being here. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. I love you. I appreciate you. God sent. I see you. Thank you so much for being here all the way from Dubai. Thank you, thank you, everyone. We cannot emphasize on thank you. The thank you we say, we cannot overemphasize on that. Thank you so much. This is just to show you that we are grateful. We are grateful for your presence. We are grateful for taking time out to always do this, for choosing Nigeria Watch. God bless you. Thank you very much. We're going to go around for the last time and we'll round up the show. But please, guys, this is just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Let's go around again. I'm going to start with Mr. Emeka. 1 minute. Thank you.
Thank you, Kache. Thank you very much. I think I need more than 1 minute. 1 minute just to round off, 1 minute to address specific things. You have been doing a very wonderful job being unbiased. I've listened consistently on people taking personal attacks and shot at me. I've been on this platform, started watching this platform from May 2022, and joined the panel only 3 times, right? But people have labeled me all sorts of names. A storage for Tinubu, a paid agent. These are all lies. Tinubu cannot pay me. He can't even afford my lifestyle, right? Since I've been here, I've never said who I am and what I am. But I think it's high time I spoke on this so that you should be able to know my caliber of individual before you come and confront me to say this. I do not intend to brag, right? I'm a first-class chartered accountant, a certified public accountant in the United Kingdom, in the United States and in Canada, an ACC member in UK, right?
It's not important. All this one is not important.
You cannot afford my lifestyle.
Which one, Semeka, which one? Is it United Kingdom or Canada?
I am an ACCA member. Go and do a certified chartered accountant in the United Kingdom, certified public accountant in the United States, certified public accountant in Canada, a first-class accountant. Mr. CM cannot stand where I am. Where I speak, where I analyze, when I do my report, Mr. CM can't. And most people speaking here, you cannot. I have a company in Nigeria. That is why my interest in this politics is there, to ensure that the growth of the country moves forward. You cannot speak where I speak. People cannot pay me. He can't afford it. And how dare you come and somebody in the comment section was making reference to my mother's private part. How dare you? How dare you? When you see me, you will prostrate. If I confront you, you will apologize. How dare you? Let me go back to my statement. Now, a lot of lies have been said about the Constitution. And when you speak about the Constitution, I know you have not read it. Because the Constitution, if you have read it, you will know the process of amendment. You will know how the Constitution came about. You will know what was drafted, and you will know there is room for improvement. A Constitution, you just don't do it and leave it that way. Now, the Constitution has been amended in 2011. So why was it they consult Nigerians? But you have representative in the legislative arm. And those were the people who sat down and amended that Constitution in 2011. Can the Constitution go for further amendment? Yes. But to come out to a public forum and say the Constitution is fraudulent. People don't know what they say. That's why Mr. CM can come and call Tinubu an imbecile. Somebody who was the CFO in ExxonMobil, a former governor, a previous senator, the Asiwaju of Lagos, they will pour you well. Go and say it to him in his presence. They will pour you well. Who are you? That's why we go about insulting elders. We look at people who are high flyers and we tell them that they are nothing because they are public officers. People who have distinguished themselves in their reputable fields and are there for power. You come and say nonsense to them.
I think 1 minute is over now.
You think they are abusing their power.
1 minute is over. We shouldn't be given this type of.
Thank you.
Mr. TM. They blow your mama west to go and call Asiwaju and Impesa. Don't say it in his presence. Say it in his presence.
Mr. Emeka. Thank
Don't
you.
say it in his presence.
Thank you, Mr. Emeka, for clarifying that you now work in the UK, in the US, and in Canada. And also, thank you for your submission right there. Thank you. We're going to go straight to the next person, which is Mr. Theo Bala. Mr. Theo Bala, please go ahead and make your submission.
Thank you so much. Some people can just come on a public platform and start speaking rubbish.
Exactly.
Do you think everybody here don't know what they are doing? We have PhD holder here, first class graduates, double master degree holder. They are here on this platform. Any type of certification we are going to talk about, we have it here on the platform. You start showing it.
Who are you?
We start showing it. Going back to the matter of the day, who is that person, please? You should be
Mr. Emeka, you are just telling us that you are Tinubu's brother. You are not Emeka, you are Tinubu's brother.
Can you guys continue? Mr. Emeka has been removed. Can you continue?
He has been disturbing me here. How has he been removed?
He has been removed, Mr. Theo Bala. Can you not see the screen? He's not there. He has been removed.
He's acting in a manner that is not. I don't know whether now.
Please go ahead and make your submission.
It's okay. The truth of the matter is that the condition we are facing in Nigeria today, we cannot allow some persons who does not mean well for the country to come and lord over us anymore. It's time for us to take our country back. Most of them are very, very angry today because they are feeling threatened with the way the movement is going. Because if Peter Obi eventually enter that power, the money or good job, how they call it, they are receiving, they will no longer receive it anymore. That's that they have a massive weight of the nation to themselves, claiming they have one or two company. You have company in Nigeria, cannot even stay in Nigeria, you stay in another country, claiming you have one or two or another. Nigeria people are suffering. The people are killing them with your policy and manifesto that I don't even care about. Please, Nigeria, we have to be very careful with these kind of people. They are very angry. They don't even mean well for the country. In short, we will laugh over them. We should stay focused. Thank you, and let's go on.
Thank you, Mr. Theo Bala. Thank you very much. We're going to go straight to Mr. Razak from Ogbomoso. Mr. Razak, please.
Hello, good evening, Kachi. One more time. Yeah, I'll keep it short this time around. It's unfortunate, just that I really hope that the kind of energy that this Mr. Emeka is using to support this Tinubu, the kind of energy and passion he has for Tinubu, I hope I don't know if this is just that he says he's not being paid, that he's doing this out of the goodness of his heart. I hope this type of passion is putting it into other areas of his life.
He actually said people cannot afford him.
He cannot afford it. A man that owns 2 private jets and collects how many billions from Lagos State every month cannot afford to pay him. I wonder how much it's really worth. Maybe he's a shareholder in Microsoft. Anyway, let's move. Let's just forget about that. Anyway, the thing about it is that, just like we've said, I think the pressure is on, and these people are feeling the heat. And the reason why they're getting desperate is that they are beginning to see that the message of Peter Obi is beginning to take root, and people are beginning to really take that message on and begin, because if you see what is happening in Nigeria, even poor people are using their own resources, using their own money. This has never happened in the history of Nigeria. In the history of Nigeria, you've not seen a situation whereby poor people are using their resources that they can use to eat. They're investing it in this movement. It's not happened before. What we have in Nigeria is people is the political parties that will bring out their money and spend. But this time around, people don't care. People are using their own money. They're contributing, and these people are shocked. They can't believe it's happening because they've never seen it, and that's why they're getting desperate. They're sending people everywhere. And this man will keep coming here every day because he feels that he can come and sow seeds of doubt what they're trying to do is to sow seeds of doubt in the mind of people. But the thing about Niger Watch is I think we've already accepted that all these other evil parties, like Mr. Elvis likes to call them, these other evil parties, we've said a no to them. So it doesn't matter what Mr. Emeka says every day. He can come back here every single day and talk his stories. He's wasting his time. When he gets tired, he will move somewhere else. I'll stop here for now. I'll give other people opportunity to talk. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Razak, all the way from Ogbomoso. Thank you for being here. We're going to go straight to Mr. Juden. Mr. Juden, please.
Yes, thank you, everybody. I want us to know that what we are doing here now, or the fight we are fighting here in Nigeria today, is a fight. It's a matter of life and death fight. And I don't know if anybody have ever seen somebody who is drowning. He fights for the person. You see how he fights for his life. That is how we should be fighting this fight now. I think it's high time. It's high time we all leave this kind of gentility behind. It's high time we confront these evil people that have decided that a whole country of over 200 million in population would not see the light of the day. That have decided that people in diaspora with their children that cannot even be able to send their children back home to know their roots because of these evil people that have destroyed the country and make it unlivable. It's high time we all wake up and fight them in whatever way. In whatever way, it's high time we leave this gentility. People like this Emeka of 18 is telling us is this, is that. He's nothing. He's just simply a fraud. He said Tinubu cannot afford his lifestyle. What is his lifestyle? Tinubu that goes with bullion van cannot afford his lifestyle. Tinubu that earns in Lagos over several billions of naira every month cannot afford his lifestyle.
Mr. Juden, can you please just go ahead? Mr. Juden, can you please just go ahead and make your submission? He already told you he works in UK, Canada, and US. And he already said Tinubu cannot afford.
No. I don't work in the UK. I'm in Canada.
Really?
I work in Canada. I don't work in the UK.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Please,
I think he has been removed.
I think the time has come for us to really wear our punching glove and remove this gentility, okay? Because the fight we are fighting, like I said, is a matter of life and death fight. Yes, we all know that everybody say they have right of speech or anything. But if your right is suffocating me and making me not to live or to fight for my life, I am going to resist you. Okay? Your right should not suffocate me. And if it's suffocating me like the so-called right of these same people that believe that Nigeria is killing Nigerians, how can we allow such right to thrive? How can we all not rise up and begin to fight with all the venoms with all the powers in our blood and resist these people? Nigeria is for everybody. It's not for a selected few that feel that they can do whatever they like. And then for all of us now to continue to bow for them. It's not going to happen anymore. This is the end of it. So let those that are continue to support these evil people, let them continue to support them. Like I said, a day of reckoning is coming. All these killings that have been going on, they will surely have a reckoning. They will surely have a reckoning. By that time, there will be no hiding place. There will be no hiding place. I submit. I use the floor for people.
Thank you, Mr. Juden. I'm going to go straight to Mr. CM, please.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kachi. You know, the thing is, that's a book.
What about me? Mr. CM, meet me here.
Sorry. There's a book by James Hadley Chase called The Guilty Are Afraid. So you can imagine when somebody come and be telling you about Tinubu. For the avoidance of doubt, any constitution can be amended 1 million times, but you have to make it before you start amending it. That is the issue. Americans can amend their constitution from now till the next 1 million years. It's okay, because they will refer to 1776 when they gathered and sat down with their representatives and drafted it. Can Nigeria say the same? Now, when you see people, they will leave all this and be talking of constitution. Which constitution do you know more than Professor B.O. Nwabweze? I cited authority. That is the way you argue. You debating, you cite. But he left it, and because of maybe Tinubu is listening to make sure that he's living up to this. I mean, he earns his money. Tomorrow they will go and collect money from Tinubu and then come here and be talking nonsense. Tomorrow he will move. It's even a shame. With all they said, he certified this, he chartered this, he chartered from UK to Canada, and you are looking at somebody. Don't you know you are better? If indeed you are chartered, all these things you claim, Tinubu should be the person campaigning for you to be president, not you, not the other way around. It's a shame. It's a shame. Let me put it this way: it's a very big shame that somebody who's claimed to be chartered, and then you settle for somebody whose lifestyle you can't even vouch for. It's a very big shame. For your information, I'm a chartered scientist. I'm a chartered scientist and I'm in UK. If you want, I give you the number, you go and check. So I'm not in that business, but it's a terrible shame. If it's somebody that is not educated that is supporting Tinubu, you cannot maybe like what is it, Tony Kabaka them in Benin, all this charter, this thing. I'm a charter, that's what they call the Science Council in UK. Go and check it. There's nothing like this. It's called the Science Council. Don't write there's nothing like. I'm telling you, this is the initial we use. CSCI. This is what you write as I mean, so CSCI. This is what we use. Say there's nothing. Look at you calling me a fraud. Do you think I don't know? I'm not. Look, it's even a shame for you to be claiming you go the whole school and you are talking of Tinubu. It's a very big. Anyway, the thing is that I think at this point, because this is another one man went to know, we have to get rid of these people. I think was it Omoye that suggested the other day that we should now be talking on strategy. We come here, we educate people on how to recognize the Labour Party logo, what to do, how to go about it, and everything. Why can we be bringing this type of people talking about Tinubu, of all people? Tinubu, somebody who can, and I don't want to, and we all know his record. So it's just a shame that somebody is in Canada telling me, claiming that he's even Igbo. But I'm talking rubbish. Anyway, the thing is that next time, please, let us know the type of car. But the moment somebody says something, we should be able to go and tell the person off and then stop him from coming here to come and pollute our minds. None of us is being paid to do what we are doing here. And nobody can, we are not even collecting money. So better go back to Tinubu and then go and take your money. You're still writing all this. Or it takes imbecilic bastards like this to come here and and even have the effrontery to even be challenging what people condemn. You're telling me go and do constitution. What constitution? You know everything. It's a shame. Yes, the other day I caught him telling lies about Atiku and what Atiku did, the economic team, until I presented Okonjo-Iweala's book to counter him, to tell him that he's a pathetic liar, lie from the pit of hell, coming here to come and market it. You see, at this point, like Judean said, we just have to buy our fangs. We cannot be taking all this nonsense here. When somebody comes here and start to talk rubbish, then come and detain us with all manner of innuendos and lies. Even then, he's behaving like a talk. If you tell him it's okay, he just be behaving like a talk, forcing himself. He will be giving all the whole time to speak. Everybody will keep quiet. He will vomit all the nonsense he has within him. When somebody now want to talk, he now jump up again. If you take him out, he will come through the back door. If you take him out, he comes in. What sort of talk are you? Please go and join Oluomo and then Tony Kabaka. These are your colleagues. You don't come here and tell me you see all these things, see all the rubbish. So please, as much as possible, let me also thank Niger Watch for providing the platform, irrespective of the type of characters that are coming here once in a while to come and disorganize us. What we do here is we speak with facts. We projecting P2Bs for a reason. Go and verify. P2B says it and he goes there. If P2B is in one way, BF is fraudulent, do you think anybody, do you think the Nigerian government will spare him being an opposition? Do you think Nigerian government will spare him? Of course not. Now look at the running mate to Tinubu, Shetima, the orchestrator of Boko Haram. And yet he's talking of, yes, somebody will be here. In fact, it's terrible. Please, let me just make, I know I may be alone in this, but please let us know the type of character we bring in here. Otherwise, here becomes an all-commerce affair. Somebody will come here and make noise. He's from Abia State. He's from Lana. He studied in Anambra. We are in Abia State. What local government, what village he can provide? Oh, I grew up in Lagos. First of all, I told you my parents are from Abia. No Igbo man will tell you my parents are from Abia. Igbo man will tell you I am from this state. You don't need to tell us my parents are from Abia. That means you were told to come and say it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. CM. Mr. Alexis Smith, please.
Hello. Please, I think let me quickly just start from this quickly before I round up. I know it's a minute. This is not an ethnic thing. It's not an ethnic thing. It's not a, if he sounds Igbo or it's not Igbo, that is not why we're here. And also Peter B is not an Igbo candidate. It's a man right now that's Nigerian. There are lots of people from the north that love him, from the west, from the south, from the east. Nigerians just want a change. So it's not an ethnic agitation or some ethnic movement at all. So let's try to let's separate ourselves from that. When I say Nigerians who have been those who live in the Nigerians in diaspora, and there's still kind of this fanatic movement they have that kind of connect to ethnicity. It baffles me because I'll say when I was studying at University of East London at Docklands, those of you who live in the UK, London, should know Dockland campus, just by City Airport. I made a presentation years ago because I did my first degree on media productions and cultural studies, and I was discussing with some friends outside, and I said I've never really experienced racism. Not because they are not racist, of course. We know the Europeans know how some English people, they can be cocky and they can be quite stupid people. I said, I've never actually experienced physical racism. I said, but what I've experienced mostly all my life is tribalism. I've been to a place where I've been called names. I've been to Nigerian churches where I've been called names. They call you names because of where you're from and all that. So if we're going to continue with, say we want a change, let's be the change we want. Let that change come from us. Then this gentleman that was just ranting just now, saying if you see Tinubu, whatever, I think it's still part of the Nigerian mentality where we idolize people. We see people like they are gods. And we begin to feel like these people are so powerful, like they are superhumans. Listen, we want Nigeria to change. And I love the simplicity of Peter Obi. You see him, he carries his bag. I watched a video when a man went to visit him, and he just stood up and he said he was preparing a lunch, said that is the food he's going to eat. He put it in his bag, and I said, this is an exceptional leader. I said, no, let's be honest now. This is an exceptional leader. This is a man that is different. I said, now this is the kind of man I will campaign for. We have this mentality of people see them like President Buhari now. Look at the NSAS protest. People come out to make a speech. You have to go and beg him in Asoro to come and speak for Nigerians. Nigerians are dying. The president is so concerned. He's just there in Asoro. People go to Asoro like you are going to appease a deity in a shrine. He just sits there, doesn't concern himself with anything. And if Tinubu comes in, that is the same thing he's going to do. He sits down like he's some deity. You have to go and bow to him, come and go to him like you come to pay obeisance or whatever. We don't need him. We don't need a president like that. We need a man who will come out to serve. So, Mr. CM, I really love everything you said, and I've just getting to know you from this platform. I see a man who is seasoned, a man who is well enlightened, and I really respect your contribution and your response to him. Mr. Meka, please take it easy, okay? We shouldn't be fighting each other. This is not a place to start saying, how dare you, how dare you. Tinubu is in London today now. He will not come and start parading himself like he's some god among men. You understand me? When I first met Pastor Debuye in London years ago, I just shook his hand and I spoke to him. And I was
Thank you, Mr. Alex.
I will not talk to him like that. Thank you very much. I know I've gone past my time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lex. We're going to go straight to Omoye's Corner. After that, Mr. Emmanuel, and finally, Mr. Chuks Obibweze. Please, let's stick to our time. Omoye's Corner, you have the floor, please.
Okay, how many minutes do I have? I need to...
Okay, since you're just coming, I'm going to give you 2. Please, 2 minutes.
All right, no worries. Greetings to all the panelists. I'm sorry I was late to busy, but I'm very glad about everything that you guys are doing. Thank you to Niger Watch and everyone, Brother CM, Brother Jude, all of you, everyone that has spoken. Thank you so much. I just want to leave us with this. We need to remember to stay focused, in capital letters, underlined, and in bold. Keep your eye on the ball. These people are raving mad. They know that their end has come. They're squealing because they know that's it. They will not smell it. They will not see it. Now here they go take the hear am. So they pay them alone. You understand? And Brother Emeka, we love you. We love you, whether you be Emeka, whether you be another name, we love you. In Nigeria, when Peter Obi enter, no worry, you will feel all right. Everybody will chop breakfast last, according to my brother, Burner Boy. Now, let's not forget, I want to remind us again, devastation in the east. It still dey happen under the same APC umbrella with their twin brother, their sister on the other side, PDP. Let's not forget the current situation Nigeria is in. Let's not forget they just discover another money now. When they thief, they don't bring and come. We don't know whether we go see that money. We still dey use side eye. Whether they will tell us another animal of again swallow the money. Mama, we never know. Make we pay attention for that one. No, I just dey talk. Aside of that, students are still at home. They not see school go. Lecturers they not pay them. They are not learning. That one dey grant under which direction and under who? The same party. Mona dey write am down. As I come remind you now, Mona not forget. Toll gate, answers. You people should keep it fresh in your mind. Mona not remember the so-called Tinubu Act. The NBA e no come e never explain why e no come. Person wey wan lead you no fit talk to you. E no fit tell you say, oh my people, this na wetin I wan bring come for now. I'm bringing water, I'm bringing whatever. Come tell us as you go take do am. E no show. Na it's number 2. Now it bring come. That one already show you the kind society when you go dey live in, when they come inside. This time you go dey rule for France. They will get interpreter. Now interpreter will now tell the year wetin dey happen for that country. If I make the mistake again, I say make I come remind some of us because we dey quick forget. So I yield. Now bye bye.
Thank you very much, Omoyes Corner. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Emmanuel, then Mr. Choksobi Boyze. Mr. Emmanuel, please, you have 1 minute.
Okay, thank you very much for the 1 minute. I just quickly want to advise you, Ms. Kachi, thank you for the opportunity given for all of us. If somebody is trying to be democratic, and if the other person is not being democratic, I think we're trying to make all of our efforts. That is just what I want to speak about. It's just trying to make all of our efforts to be void. Okay, first of all, you know that he even said he's from Abia, later from Anambra to Abia again, and his school in Anambra. Later, he was born and brought up in Lagos, and then school born and brought up. How can you be born and brought up in Lagos and now school in Lagos? So please don't disturb me. I just want to because you fake your identity. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Because everything about APC and PDP is about fake. So you are representing them. Then the second point I want to make here. If anybody want to portray my point, please you can contribute maybe tomorrow. The second point is that this man is trying to advertise himself. Okay, this platform is not to promote anybody. You are promoting this man because these people are listening to us, and they will call on this man. Okay, we want you to come and be working for us for this part. They will give him money. They will give him. That is what he's trying to. And you are there working 6 hours, 7 hours here every day, and nobody is paying you. So it really pains me that we don't look at this angle. Because this man is advertising himself. He's trying to come up to know. He knows what is going on in Nigeria. And I don't even think that this man is in even Canada. Because judging from him, his name is not Emeka. because you cannot live in Nigeria and know what is going. You have business in Nigeria, you know what is going on, and you be counter what people are trying to make Nigeria a better place. Nobody is paying us all these things we are doing. Okay, so that is only the advice I want to advise you. Anybody coming against the effort of everybody here, just block the person and remove the person. It's only advice. If you portray anybody that have the same view, please, you portray my reason tomorrow. If you are coming here only just to distract us, only for you to be an opposition, I don't think it's best for all of us. I was even thinking, I said, it's good we have an opposition so that we can bet up. We can find a better position. We can even make a research. But the way I'm saying it, I'm no longer saying it in that angle. Please, Ms. Kachi, trying to do something about this now. We cannot come here and all of our efforts will be void. All of our efforts to make Nigeria a better place for all of us. Then why will somebody come here now and trying to destroy all these things we are trying to build? Thank you, everybody.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. I totally do understand all of your complaints and concerns. Definitely, we're going to look into it. Mr. Chuks, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you once again, Kachi. Judging from the way he spoke last, he has truly said who he is. Imagine somebody living in a developed world is saying, go and say it in his front and see if he comes out alive. That alone tells me all I need to know about the speaker. Because we all say Boris Johnson, the first day in office, there's nothing people didn't do to him, because of his stance. He brought himself outside to serve the people. So whatever he see, he takes it. That is the way he goes. For him to say that really tells me who he is. Judging by the words he said, how can you say that the constitution, which is not made by the people, is original? Is he wiser than Ezekome? I don't know if I get his pronunciation right. SAM.
It's Mike Ezekome.
Yeah, Ezekome. All these people have come out to say this is fraudulent. Why didn't they jail them? I heard him saying, if I said that, I have to go to jail. I mean, it has. Tunisia just have a new change of constitution last time. The constitution is done by plebiscite, referendum. You don't just gather 2 or 3 people and write nonsense and say we the people. How can that be we the people? So I mean, that tells me everything I need to know about the man. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chuks. I believe you all have said a thing or two. Thank you so much. Like I always say, why Mr. CM they clap, I beg. Mr. Judy don't follow for the clapping.
Right.
Like I say every day, I learn so much from every one of you. We go fight, we go shout, we go settle. Thank you guys so much for doing this again with me. Tomorrow is the debate, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. We're going to have a debate here tomorrow. Don't forget to be here. Don't forget to be present. It's going to be anchored by Mr. Ninja Watch himself. So, guys, do not forget to be here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you so much, Mr. Judin, Mr. Emeka, Mr. Lexi Smith, Mr. Emmanuel, Mr. I said Mr. Omoye's corner. Oh my yes, corner, Mr. Chuks. So be right Mr. Sia. Mr. Sia, what do you want to say? Go ahead.
Leave the name on leave it the names on stage on screen like this. Let me thank them. Tiobella, I'm so grateful. I'm sharing the same platform with you. Juden, I mean, without you, you know me. I'm grateful that you come around. Chukso Bibueze, one name mother. I'm so happy for you. The real firebrand on my yes corner. I'm so grateful, my sister. Thank you. Welcome.
My brother, I dey follow you for back.
No worry, I go lead you well. Thank you. Then just for you, my brother, you see, for people like you, there is hope for those that are trapped in that Nigeria. Lexi Smith.
Thank you.
I endorse your view. Tinubu can never smell it. Otherwise, all of us go put leg for one trouser. You know, go walk. Razak from Ogbomosho, not to worry. I'm so grateful. I'm sharing the same platform with people like you. This is what this thing is all about. Some of us are in developed world enjoying what amenities, uninterrupted power supply, everything. The best we could do is to wish somebody who is good so that our people down there will also enjoy like we up there. And not to bring a fraud, not to take us back, not to bring a thief. People that are interested in acquiring jet. Then why? Why should I be abroad and be wishing Nigeria evil when I know that people there are suffering? We send money all the time. They will phone you and they will be crying. I studied here with my qualifications, degrees, yet people that are looking for first degree over there, they are not in school. How can I be happy? How can I be happy? Even a Muslim told me that you can never be a good Muslim until you wish for another person what you wish for yourself. And in Christianity, as a Christian, it's also like that. What do to unto others, how you want to be done unto you. So if I want something good, I should wish it for other people. So how can we in this age, 2022, do you know that in Australia, they manufactured this a new technology, something that you can now use to correct your vision for those that are blind. If they put it, they can be seen. Do you know it? And now Nigeria is still talking of Tinubu, how to bring somebody with pampers. That's a rock. Is that what we are talking about? People will laugh at us.
You don't do. Mr. CM, I know say if I
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
I know say if I leave now tomorrow I go close. I know.
Okay. In fact, if you leave us, maybe they do after show.
It's true. It's true. For liver, because we are so passionate. We want, it's a shame. To be honest, it's a shame.
Yes,
you can afford, if you can say there's nothing like $100, £100 you can afford to give somebody.
I beg John E. We need John E.
When you see a family in Nigeria, 100,000. You think 100,000 is a big money. 100,000 is nothing. Go to market and come back. A pot of soup, everything is gone. How can? And somebody is telling me, Tinubu, that will be campaigning with a loaf of bread and the flag of APC on it. Is that not insult?
You know, say the man don't hijack all the beans. If you see the warehouse where they are bagging the beans with his all over the package,
giving people beans to vote for you.
Those are his hope to go and bribe the people. Beans, all those cassava.
Sorry, I didn't see my sister. Martin Obasuyi. Please, I did not forget you. I didn't see your name, Martin Obasuyi. You see,
it's my Omoyes corner that pushed me away. Oh, my darling Omoyes corner came in and pushed me away.
Hey, Martina, not best, my sister. Oh, I know.
Please, I want to ask this question.
Why are you always muting me?
I want to ask this question. Please,
Guys, it's okay. We'll be here for more than 5 hours.
Anybody was born.
Yeah, but I've not given my own second my submission. No.
The question I want to ask is that is there any time that they want to amend good thing? Because national assemblies and senators, they are debating on to make new law, new constitution. Some are saying they will make an amendment for the old one. If something is right, is there any time that somebody will say, this thing is very right, let us amend it? I want this question.
It's okay. All of this
for you,
is going to be...
Just for you. All of us here on this platform, we can decide to let us write constitution that will guide us. All of us go agree. We go make input. Or somebody, Judah will say, I won't be there, let this person represent me. Then Omoye go say, I won't be there, let this person. So, but in the whole, at the end, all of us agree. Then maybe tomorrow we can continue amendment. Nigeria own is a fraud because Nigerians never made it.
Mr. CM, maybe let's say you go collect one spot for this our live show.
The thing is that you can't amend an illegitimate.
Mr. CM, you collect one spot, so one of you go to anchor one of our show. Be like say go collect one spot. So you go feed the anchor, I beg, because you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Mr. CM. I appreciate you, Mr. Judin. Mr. Razak from Ogbomoso. I don't know which time you go change your name, but for now, you are Razak from Ogbomoso. I appreciate you.
You know, like you know, like Razak from Obomojo. Don't you like it?
Kachi, can I say something, please? Mr.
Um,
Alex.
I appreciate you, Mr. Emmanuel, for always taking time out to do this. Omoyes Corner Firebrand, thank you. Mr. Chooks, I appreciate you. Martina Obasuyi TV, I hope your husband is watching you and I hope he's proud of you.
But
Thank
he's here with me and you didn't allow me to give my submission.
No,
My husband is
he's here with you. Thank God. Thank you very much. Mr. Alex, I'm going to come to you. Thank you very much. Our vocabulary master. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Everyone in the comment section, thank you. You guys have made me very speechless today. I'm super grateful. I can't, like, I'm speechless when it comes to how passionate you guys are. You people are really passionate. I see how you speak, I see how you talk, and I learn so much from you guys every single day. Thank you so much and God bless you. I don't even know what I want to tell when I again pass. God bless you. And God will bless you now. When I won't go spoil. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Mr. CM, I learn from you every single day. Thank you so much. Mr. Judy, may you try to join us from time to time. You don't carry yourself, they go only morning show. You don't forget us. Where would they evening show? All of us nine gather start this evening show together. In our morning show, they go stay now. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mr. CM. Thank you. If you like say you could dash me that thing where they your distance. So me too, I go feed the use and the talk. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Mr. Alex, you have just 1 minute. Mr. Alex, stick to
Yes.
1 minute. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I want to thank everybody. We should not undermine what we are doing. We are reaching millions. In school, they taught us that the law, the judiciary is the hope, is the last hope of the common man. But no, I dare to say, the media has become, the social media has become the last hope of the common man. We are bombing them, and it's reaching, far-reaching. People are being, educated, enlightened. They are waking up nationwide, worldwide, diaspora-wise. So the heat is on. I'm sure people like Fela in his grave will be happy with what we are doing. People like Bola Ige, Dele Giwa, Sarowiwa, Ojuku, people, Mommy Ramsey Kuti, Mommy Fumilayo. So our founding fathers of this country are happy with us. Do not mind the distraction. We are doing a great job. Future generations will stumble onto these videos and they will know our contributions. So I want to thank you guys. May God bless you guys and more grace to our Hebo. Thank you.
Amen. I want no go spoil. May the Almighty continue to crown all of our efforts with success.
Thank you. Make you allow Martina speak small and make we hear her voice. I beg.
Okay, Mr. Judy, now married woman, you want to hear her speak small. She say her husband did there with her. You hear her voice.
This is a democracy.
So my husband dey here, I no go give my submission. What did I do you today, Kachi?
Aya, please go ahead, I beg.
What did I do today that you've been muting my mic?
Aya, talk, no offense.
Good evening, everyone. Oh, everybody, good evening. Catching me and you there. I don't know what you're doing. Good evening, everyone. I just want to say thank you to everyone that have contributed to today's show. It's been amazing. I thank you, Mr. CM. Thank you, everyone. If I can't mention your name, thank you. But particularly, I want to say thank you to Mr. CM. Why? What he just did. There is a way when you have wisdom, there is a way to bring out the real person in somebody that is pretending to be somebody else. There is a way to bring out a real character. When Mr. CM spoke, the real man behind that name, Emeka, came out. That name, we shouldn't be referring to that name as Emeka. That name is not Emeka. Because before my phone went off, my internet went off, the comment he was giving on the private chat, I had goose pimples. I was so scared. Like, if this man sees Mr. CM face to face, it's going to be a physical fight or something else. Like, you've touched the tiger's tail, like you've insulted somebody's father. That guy can be Tinubu's son or cousin, not even somebody that is paid. I'm sure they are blood related. The way he reacted. So we should be careful the kind of people we take their opinion. That's why he comes here every day. Because this man knows all the platforms that are supporting Tinubu. He won't go there because he's on a mission. I said this thing yesterday. He's on a mission to distract us, but we will not be distracted. Everybody here, including myself, we are fighting for a better Nigeria. And we are supporting Peter Obi. There is nothing he is going to sell to us concerning Tinubu that we will buy. We are not children. Like I'm here talking, I'm not a child. We are not children. We know, we have seen. Nigeria has happened to everyone that has got Nigerian as a passport. Nigeria has happened to us. So there is nothing he can say. Please, let us keep our heads high. Let's continue to preach. Today, you should congratulate me. I got added to the Niger team family WhatsApp group. I don't know who added me, so I'm so happy. So now, if Kachi bone me here, I'll go WhatsApp, go cry. So everything is, I'm now a full-blown family member. Kachi, I'm now your family member. You hear me? We are now one, and by the grace of God, we will all rejoice come 2023 by the special grace of God.
Amen.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope your husband is proud of you. Thank you, guys. God bless you all. Please endeavor to be here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mr. Niger want to be anchoring the debate tomorrow. Please endeavor to be here. Do not forget to like and share if you're yet to do so. God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My name is Kachi, and this is me saying bye, peace out, and
bye, good night.
yeah, bye.